153.
Should we message Saria, or can she not come today? Also, where's Jesse?
She's just now waking up. So last we left off, everyone was in the Raminos' shrine, and you guys had just discussed a lot of things regarding the religion of Raminos, and you had destroyed the statue, which seemed to be some sort of link to the belief system behind Raminos' power.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
It appears that we have severed off the connection.
Yeah, we destroyed his temple and sent rats to feast on his corpse.
And it was
okay. I'm back.
Windy that day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass for a couple people.
Just before we start, can I roll to learn my new spell?
Started already.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna open the turn order tracker. Sorry. And it looks like we left off with Calamar's turn. Did we already have Calamar's turn, or?
I think we did. Yeah, he's done.
Okay.
I think we finished the thing, and then we finished the turn.
I think what we're doing is, last time I remember we were finishing up operations to leave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll skip Jezzy for now, and it's Thrasham's turn. Thrasham.
Okay, so if the body's still there, Rello's gonna keep concentrating to keep the swarm going. I think he has to, and eat the body. Everybody's healed. It looks like. Oh wait. No. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So, Thrasham, Varen, Alfarius, Anatar, Saria, and Calamar, go ahead and add 200 points to your player character.
I gained 5 levels. Oh
gosh. I didn't realize you had a 1,000 multiplier.
Well, you know, it's the awesome multiplier. Okay, so looks like we're all pretty good. We got the chest.
That's because Thrasher is Josh's secret patron. As you know, if you put in $200 to his Patreon, you get 1,000 XP bonus every time.
1,000 XP per dollar you contribute.
Oh, by the way, for viewers, if you're viewing on Twitch, you can scroll down, and the Patreon link is the very first link in the description below. And if you click on there, you can get cool access to different aspects of the community. And then if you're viewing this on YouTube, there's a link just to the top right on the picture of the YouTube channel. But yeah, sorry for interrupting that
now
conversation
back to your commercial.
Now back to our scheduled programming.
Okay.
And honestly, it's not much worse than Critical Role's Loot Crate sponsorships. Hey, Loot Crate.
Right.
I am not.
But we aren't actually sponsored by Loot Crate.
Guys,
no, we're not.
What's Thrasham and Company doing? Sorry, guys.
Okay. So Thrasham, we're all done here. It looks like we got all the chests. Thrasham will ask, anybody have anything we still need to do here before we go?
I think Olivia wants to piss on the Frog God's corpse, but I think we're good.
No, it's been done.
Can't compete with the bladder control of a bugbear.
No, he's not. After seeing Scarrett's ding-a-ling, he's not about to pull his out. Let's put it that way.
Well, you know, rats pee as they walk, so there's like 1,000 rats pissing on the corpse too, you know.
Yes.
It does explain why the crap is everywhere.
So yeah, Thrasham's like, I guess we're all ready to go, guys. Anybody? No last minute business? Shall we head to save the dwarves from the perilous Hydra?
I see no reason not to.
Sure.
Yes, let's go do it. We can do it, guys.
Of course, what they don't say when they sing tales is the many days of travel in between. But, you know, That's not
I
heroic.
don't believe a Hydra is that much more dangerous than one of these creatures that we just fought.
I don't know. It does have multiple heads.
And
They're smaller
depending
than
on the
this one.
number that we're going to encounter.
Maybe
They
it's a
have
Hydra
tentacles.
swarm, okay, guys?
I thought it
Maybe
was.
it's many,
yeah.
many Hydras.
Wait. Hydras? I thought it was just one.
It
Yeah,
is
that
probably.
many heads.
Well,
Not sure
assumptions,
it's gonna make a
assumptions.
distinction. But that many heads, I'm sure does not need to make a distinction. Hydras. And if things got 8
Hydralisks.
heads, maybe they're each a Hydra. I don't know. Never actually fought one before.
Session
Hydra.
154, that's it.
So Thresham will also bring up, we're going to be a little slow on the first couple days, guys, but tomorrow morning I'll cast Unfailing Endurance and bring Bernard's Favor onto us so we can
Dear.
all move at the normal pace. He gives sort of a stink eye to some of the newer people for walking slow. They have not seen Bernard's grace yet. They do not know how awesome they are.
Yeah.
Guys, like, compared to me and Azuro, you're all slow.
I mean, I can move faster than any of you guys for like, what, 10 minutes or so?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
move to the north.
So you're going on foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take you back to the Crossroads page, and you can go ahead and make any changes to your tokens that you need right now. So if you need to put on bow ranges for auras or anything like that, go ahead and do that. And at this time, if you could make them clear for me, and then I will take you into the swamp.
Yay!
So you're
That's-
walking northwest.
Oh boy.
Big E isn't on here.
Is this the
Yeah.
same day?
Yeah.
Is this the same day or is
I'm
it?
riding. Big E isn't on here.
Yeah,
and
so
I'm riding
Thrasham,
in
you can
Big
go
E
ahead and
now,
drop that.
so-
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to drop
Token.
him. Yeah, I'm just going down to the
Yeah, just added
animal.
just added my ranges for the bow.
Stella.
Like legit, if it were possible, I probably should have probably put a. If it were possible, I would have specialized in longsword and bow, but I can't. Although once I get master, I could expertise in bow.
Hey, you can. There is ways to do both.
I wish.
No, well, I mean, I guess maybe a wish, but certain kits let you specialize in more than one weapon.
Yeah.
The other one I know of is Pit Fighter or whatever for humanoids.
Samurai for fighters too,
Mm-hmm.
but the weapons are chosen for you.
Specific, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
katana, the wakizashi, and the... I don't remember the name
Nope,
for the
just
long...
the katana and the daikyu. That's it.
Like you, okay.
Yep, yep. Okay,
But-
so you guys were traveling northwest, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever knows the way. I suspect that Thrasen is leading us.
Well, not in the front per se, but yeah, I've been told where the hill dwarf place
We know
was.
where the place is.
Saria is going to be meditating, doing for rejuvenation.
Okay.
While we're traveling, since she's riding in the box with.
Yeah, you can do actions
Driving
while
stuff.
riding a howdah. Like you can cast spells or meditate or whatever, because you're not. You
Mhm.
don't have to keep yourself on there or anything.
So
Hold
you
on.
do have. Also, you just have to keep yourself like attached to it if you're casting spell at you or something like that. But either way.
Doesn't look like anybody's driving this bus, though.
It's Stella, but she's on the bottom for some reason.
Stella was the first of my new friends that I ever met.
Okay.
Big E's riding Stella, not the other way around, right?
Well, really, when you've got something with that big, it's usually a lot more comfortable to be on the bottom because you're on top. It tends to go too deep. So
Hey, either
Yeah.
your
I
back,
cannot believe
either-
you went there.
either your back
Yeah.
is broken or your back is broken. That's
Oh,
all
boy.
there's to say about it.
Glad wanted 18 plus channel.
Okay, so I'm putting Big E in the back.
When's the last time you saw a 15-year-old play second edition?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Okay,
Very.
so did you want Hooter and Looter out in front any farther or no?
Yeah, they can be like 90 feet.
Okay.
To get the.
So let's go ahead and give them a 90-foot berth. Let's see. So I'll just move them up with
I
the
just figured-
spacebar tool.
Oh, I was gonna use the aura. Makes it easy.
No, you can go ahead and turn that off. Weird. I don't have them selected anymore. Okay. Strange. Okay. There we go. So that's exactly 90 feet there. Right on the edge. Okay. Alright, so you're traveling. Whoops. Huh. Trying to select the whole party. Is somebody moving their token still?
I was just adjusting the height of the owls, but I'm not selecting anything.
Alright, so that's your direction of travel? Northwest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Are we still adjusting or no?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm
I'm good to
setting
go.
Rangers on Combo Jack still.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm good.
Yeah, whoever's...
I'll
I saw
I'll
Alfarius
just-
moving. Are you ready, Alfarius? or-
I accidentally moved my token. I put it back though.
Okay, so
I'm
hold on.
just going to grab that one there.
Okay, so is everyone ready? And
Yeah.
then Jezzy, did you
Yep.
want to be
Yes.
at the back? Did you want to be at the back? Okay.
I don't hear Jezzy. Am I supposed to hear Jezzy?
I'm speaking with her face to face. She's in
Yeah.
the same room as me.
Someone didn't wake.
So basically,
Yeah, I can hear you
currently,
now.
Josh's apartment are Thrasham, Jezzy, and himself. That's
No,
already half the
Thrasham is
table
at Thrasham's
right there.
apartment right there. So
I haven't been there in a little while. Ever since I got the Discord app, my computer's not as fucked up.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's able to run
To be
Discord
honest,
just fine.
you
and
guys,
at home.
yeah, but you guys, live near each other, I think. So
Yeah, we live just across the way from each other. He lives in the other building.
No, I
So-
fly a 6-hour plane flight every day to get here.
that's a true bromance right there.
Okay, I'm attempting to paste your tokens into a map. Oh, there's one. There we go.
I will be back on in just a moment, but I'm going to be using my phone for it. I'm getting kicked off the computer. I'll use my phone.
Say again?
He's using
I'm getting
his phone.
kicked off the computer. I'm using my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Are you using a library? Do they kick you off after an hour?
Yeah, library timing sucks, especially when no one's in there and they gotta kick you off anyway. Just buy a cheap $100 netbook. You could do this, but still have all your time.
So our slowest speed, I believe, is 12, right?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Our fastest is what,
Yep.
48?
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Azure gets up there and it's like, what is taking you guys so long?
So you started traveling.
Used to it.
It was about
It's like 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock. So.
6:30, or sorry, 8:30, 8:32 in the morning. So you did lose about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But you could keep traveling until like 8:30 at night and just camp for a shorter amount of time. Like have one of your watches be shorter than the others.
Yeah.
Probably not the 4th watch though. Since
Like
you're
the-
already force marching technically with unfailing endurance, there's really no way to force march or like force march ×2.
Yeah.
For players, but I think there might be a way for mounts. Okay, so yeah, it's a windy morning, just totally windy.
Oh, man.
The swamp is quite a sight to see, though. Like, I don't think any of you have really traveled through swamp other than to get to Raminos' shrine.
Yeah.
I just want to pop up the Fupiet Swamp handout one more time so you guys can take a look at that for a second.
Stay away from the light.
Hello.
Hey!
Yes, I'm going to have some problems now, but
Why's
it
that?
should be fine. Because I'm using my phone for Roll20.
Oh, because your
And this
computer
time
broke, or no?
No, because I got kicked off of it. It's not my computer, technically. It's a laptop. My computer is being
Oh.
fixed right now.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's funny, after turning the first time on your phone, you're too loud.
For the first time, yeah.
Yeah, usually it's the opposite problem.
Well, I am? Well, that's because I was kind of shouting.
So we have Raminos' shrine.
Yay.
Rabbit.
Let's see. There's Fupiet Swamp right there. Okay. And permissions are set to everybody. So, you know, you're traveling through, terrain that looks like that. There's a few trees every once in a while, it being a swamp. And you come across this area where it's actually, looks like there's timbers set across the water. And it's about, you've been traveling for almost 3 hours. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. And I suppose Thrasham would notice that Jezzy is following you now. It looks like she's to the back and to the right of you. So at about your 4 o'clock, if you're traveling northwest.
Yeah.
So you notice like a light buzzing noise coming from behind you.
An occasional giggle.
Walking.
Thrasham will pipe up.
Yeah. The buzzing of her wings as she tries to fly from time to time, but can't because it's so windy. It looks like she's fallen out of the howdah. So I guess she would just sort of go up into that howdah.
Yeah. Oh no, the weight, it's too much.
This is by far the longest I've ever actually walked. Huh.
Weird.
That's why I have. Oh.
This is why God created wind. I get it now.
It's the giant screw you. Take your phone on your mic, Josh.
Something's going staticky.
Oh, so
Yeah,
that was
it's
me.
just
Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yep.
you're just playing with the cable.
He's bending over off the side.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take everybody off the turnover tracker real quick. Okay.
It's been 3 hours.
So it has been 2 hours and 28 minutes. So however many PSPs you can get back in that time.
It's like a quarter of a bar per hour. Or a quarter of a maximum.
Well, yeah, but my rejuvenation proficiency would gives me, double.
The
Yeah, I
enlarged
guess
spell has
great.
worn off.
Otherwise, it's normal like for any.
I'm having problems trying to use my phone, so I will use this Nook. Hopefully.
All right, this is an adventure.
So yeah, what does Thrashing do after he sees Jezzy get back into the howdah?
He'll just say, "That's good, Jezzy. Maybe later when you can fly, you could scout ahead with the birds. I imagine people will have a hard time seeing you. They're really stealthy too."
What? It's too
The
windy.
giant owl? Yeah. Yeah, I said maybe later when it's not so windy.
Pray to whatever, so
That's a good question. How are the owls flying?
Oh yeah, they're medium size.
Yeah.
So they're walking. We're gonna,
You
I
had to
suppose they would
ask.
have to be in the howdah as well. Yeah.
That howdah is getting crowded.
Big
Oh,
Ed's
yeah.
like, what
Go
the
ahead-
hell?
Go ahead and put them in the
They're
howdah
just-
for now.
yeah, they're just sitting on top. You wanna change?
Oh hell.
They can
Huh.
perch on the roof.
I may want to invest in a horse. Problem is, how do I find a horse that isn't as scared of fire?
Get a nightmare.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well-trained war horse.
good option.
Very well trained. I have a war horse. See how nice he is? Scratch,
Still,
scratch.
they are not fireproof.
But they're trained not to be afraid of all the things.
Yeah, but still, his wings are burning, and it will burn the back of the horse.
So we'll just
No. You fuck 'em up.
shrink them up for Thrashing here. And put them in the howdah somewhere. Okay.
By the way, everybody, you're watching Calamar, and he seems more comfortable in the saddle today than he ever has before. It's like he's finally gotten the hang of this.
He's not riding it backwards or anything like that.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's sliding off.
So you guys get to a position somewhere near the middle of the map, and suddenly, but without surprise, off to the west a distance, about 18 squares, you guys see some giant lizards sort of basking out in the water of the swamp.
They're not frogs,
lazily.
are they?
No, they're giant lizards.
They are not
And they
repeating.
look like the no, they look like the ones that you encountered in the that aqueduct.
The aqueduct or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, guys, look how cute they are. They're taking a little
Josh,
sun bath.
we are still in the crossroad map, right?
That's what I see. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Calamar, didn't you say something about your people riding lizards? One time?
Well, you can ride a lizard if you want to. It's especially
Well,
good in
depends the
this
size
type
of the
terrain.
lizard.
Well, these guys are big enough.
Another thing I ride.
Also, is
the one-
dragon a lizard?
Almost set up. You mean a little bit longer.
All right.
Okay,
And it looks like, let's see, I'll say the closest one is Anatar, so I'll roll reactions with Anatar.
They're having a little sun bath. How cute.
yeah, they're not gonna
Yeah,
attack
in
us.
the wind.
If they're spying to Anatar, they're not going to attack us. We're safe.
I don't know. Anatar's had
depends.
some bad luck before.
It depends.
Yeah, of course I have. And still, we
What's
are
attack? What are we being under attack by right now?
We're
You are not being
Maybe
attacked yet.
Nothing yet.
So,
We have
yeah.
spotted
Okay.
some lizards.
Oh,
it looks like
if they attack a group this big,
yeah, it looks like they're just chilling there, but they do pop their heads up out of the water and watch you guys pass. They are approximately 15 feet long, and they look like they would make an extremely good mount for this terrain. I think they are huge. Let me check on that real quick. Yeah, they're huge, 15 feet long. And yeah, these are probably, they're like the horse of the swamp, essentially.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, we have some people who don't have mounts.
Yeah.
Well, Thrash,
But do we have somebody that can train those
you want to try
guys?
wrangling those things?
yeah, capturing and training them would be hard.
I might be able to talk them into being buddies with us, but I don't know if they're ready to be ridden yet.
And you can
Oh
see
no,
one
that's
sort of.
Calamar. Hang on, I got to turn on.
You
I mean,
can
I might be able to befriend one of these creatures, but I doubt they'd be ready to be ridden for quite some time.
Yeah, you can
Mhm.
see one sort of stick its tongue out and lick its eye a little bit, and then another one sticks its tongue out and grabs a fly out of the air.
Plus,
Well-
once the wind abates, those walking may have less need to walk.
At the
Oh
very
my
least,
God.
Thrash will pipe up. Our ranger should be able to befriend them for our journey through the swamp, if he's up to it. In the past,
You have a very serious amount of things that I have to load before I can load the map. Oh dear.
Well, that's what I was saying, Thrashim, is I might be able to befriend the creatures, but they won't be ready to be ridden or trained to be ridden for quite some time, and we have no saddles. I mean, is it worth the time, Thrashim?
In my opinion, it probably isn't.
no, perhaps not.
We'll be in the swamp for what? A day more? 2 days?
How quick?
I would probably
do you-
say
do you
a
know
couple
about
days,
how
'cause-
quickly they move on land?
I'm pretty sure this is the same exact day that we left.
Yeah, it is. It's just a few hours later.
I'm not sure. Saria.
And we
when
left
they
when
moved.
the swamp started.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's
Static.
Getting a lot.
You are
of
playing with the
stuff
cable,
going on.
not actual static.
Okay.
They seem to move pretty fast in the aqueduct, even without the water or swimming. So, but
But we have no saddles, and they're untrained.
yes, it would be great
Yeah,
for
very true.
Scarrett to finally get a mount his size, but it would be a task. I think it would be best
Well,
done
maybe we
if
can
we
mark
did.
the spot and do it after the dwarves. But for right now, I don't think that it's the best solution to try and train them.
Honestly, I think the best solution would be if we could find a village in this area. They might have already trained ones for sale.
Yeah, or some other
Maybe.
type of mount. Yeah. But if not, I
But
like.
have we heard of a village in the swamps? Well, we heard some traders, right?
Yeah. Plus, I've heard of a human village nearby, so you know. And then maybe the hill dwarf village is close enough that they use lizards too.
Just I start moving towards the bridges here and keep moving on,
Yeah.
Okay.
giving less and less attention to the lizards.
Okay. Is that the consensus that you just moved past?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Not really
So-
worth our time.
No
In
spots
this
on
time,
the
you
It's almost
are
done,
able
though.
to observe them enough to essentially gain experience from the encounter. They have, let's see, they have 3 hit dice and 175 XP each. So group XP. There are 7 giant lizard. Okay, 7 experience point value. 175 was it?
I'd like to see Jesse riding on the back of one of those giant lizards.
No.
7
You gotta have like an elephant mount, you know.
Whole thing needs a dinosaur.
Size colossal.
Go big or go home.
Okay. So you do earn basically a pittance of XP. 122 for PCs with 1 class. PCs with 2 classes earn 61. PCs with 3 classes, which is nobody currently that I recall, earn 40. NPCs with 1 class, 61, and so on and so forth. Does everyone understand how to read this new XP method?
Layout.
Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the layout. It's
Outstanding.
Just
Cool.
yeah. Nice.
What's
Simply
up?
just
Well, once I load in the
See
new
one
chat
class
logs,
at
I
the
should.
I can't read it. I don't remember how.
I'm about
What happens if I
halfway
have
done loading
four
this map.
classes, though?
Well, Cordo, you get 122 XP.
Write
This
that down on a piece of paper.
I'm having a lot more trouble loading this one. There we go. Now I see the group XP.
Surprise.
I've used
Okay.
this before.
Empty
Okay.
map.
There we
do
go,
you
it's loaded
need some
in.
Time? Do you need some time to add your XP
I
before
got
we
it.
move on to the next encounter?
Go ahead. Should only
Okay.
take me like 20 more minutes to load the next map.
Okay. So, the rest of your travel for the day actually goes. Do you guys travel all the way until 8:30 p.m.?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, basically, whoever's on the first watch tomorrow is going to be a little tired.
Static.
Oh god, that noise.
Is it really bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really bad.
Can you hear me? You guys can't hear me at all? Okay. Stand by.
He's doing the cable by himself, Jesse.
Yeah, he's changing ports right now. And he's logging back into Discord.
Or are you playing pranks on him?
Okay, I just want to check the stream real quick.
Wake me up till last second. Yes.
Travel for the day actually. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Here's what you need to do. When you get all excited and like you're doing stuff, because you're a cool DM. I don't know how I that in. When you're doing this, you're jiggling it. So you're doing this.
So I need to stop talking with my hands.
You need to not have that piece of paper on you.
Unless you want to use Skype.
Yeah. I am very animated with my hands when I speaky.
Just do this a couple times and we'll know.
Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our camping method out. Okay. And we're going to set up for second watch. Okay. Yeah, so Thrash'em, you know how to do that, right? You pull out the Thrash'em, are you there?
I'm pretty sure I'm either first or last, probably. At least in part of it.
Thrash'em. You know you got to drop the cabin, right?
Yeah, I'm getting the spell effect thing.
Okay. And I'll set up the next encounter real quick. Oh, you might want to roleplay how you want to do this, Thrash'em, because a lot of people haven't camped with you in a while. It's been like 7 days, or never before, yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh boy.
We're ready to go to bed. Adro's gonna pitch our tent for us might want to stand back.
Phrasing.
Concentrate.
Appraising?
No, I said phrasing.
You just
Do you
concentrate.
have some sort of...
You're talking about context.
Yes, phrasing.
You concentrate
Yeah,
a
my...
little bit, guys. And like this big mound of earth rises. out
Two of
the
them.
ground.
What?
I'm sorry, what? Like my character's saying, oh, I didn't realize you guys had a pavilion, and then you just start casting this spell.
Yeah. And like this big mound of earth rises out of the ground and forms these two little houses because I don't know if we even need to, but he memorizes two because previously we needed to because we had so many people.
The animals need to be inside with the rest of us.
They get
You'll
their own
notice
house.
that like you can barely notice it's there. It looks like just like a normal hill or divot in the ground. Like
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Saria.
Calamar's like, yay! And he runs right in. Goes straight for his favorite bedroom.
yeah, so
Which is
second
different every time.
No, it's the same. It's the one with the double bed.
Moving the damn house. Well, why am I moving the damn house?
It's not DM house, it's player house.
Well, I need to not move the damn house.
Stand by. I'm putting them.
Like your own character.
So, Thrasham, you're probably not going to want to put them in the water like that. You're probably going to want to put them on land somewhere.
Oh my god.
isn't the water like 3 feet deep or something?
Yeah, the water's 3 feet deep, so it would seep into the doors. You're probably going to want to find a spot.
Well, we can bring
And
it. Fucking thing is massive.
actually, you would have gotten to another type of map. So, well, this would not be appropriate for camping. Let's see.
Fine.
There we go. Is that more appropriate for camping?
Yeah,
I can
because we can move it one there and
Okay.
one there, something like that.
Everything just broke now since we moved the map. Oh boy.
Something just broke.
Okay. It'll
My-
be
No, it's reloading the map for him and
Exactly.
the phone.
No, I'm on a iPad right now, but it's still just as bad.
Yeah, it's still, it will take a few moments.
Okay. So we are going to have some dynamic lighting lines. Large. Okay. Ah.
I don't know how the heck I rolled a D10 when it was.
I'll take the horses over here.
So we are going to split the animals and the people.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the guard shift thing, but it's like not under the daily routine.
It's in the daily routine under
Party upkeep.
party upkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Party upkeep. I was in there in the daily routine itself.
I don't know why it's under party upkeep.
Because all the daily spells are on there as well. So it's kind of logical.
Makes sense then.
Yeah.
So second shift
those,
is Sluder, Saria, Scalp, Olivia, and Baron.
Just can you push the loads to the back?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, I'm actually going to put them onto the map layer as soon as I get finished dynamically lighting this. So I'm just going to give you guys a couple of doors real quick. And then I'll be putting it on the dynamic lighting layer. Okay, have you guys placed your guards for... it's going to be 11 o'clock at night. You're going to want to put that right back where you put that, whoever moved that.
Well, I'm trying to put my character in there like you said, but it's moved.
Oh yeah, Josh, I have two questions.
Yeah, what's up?
One, has the wind died down? And number two, is there a perch somewhere in the area I can just basically get on?
All the houses and everything else.
So I'm just going to open these doors up so that
At worst, I'll just climb on top of the house.
you can get in. Are you on that guard shift, Varen?
I'm on all the guard shifts. I don't sleep.
Oh, that's right.
Hi. That is very nice.
To the non-native speaker.
Can somebody align this house to fit the dynamic lighting lines, please?
We do not see the dynamic lighting.
Ah.
Happy to do it. Go on, Baron.
Let's see. Enforced line of sight.
A purchase generally applies to an area where, well, birds tend to sit.
Okay.
Like,
Can
the
you just...
exact definition is a pole or a rod used as a roost for birds. Or basically a place that you can sit on, more or less.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
elevated.
Are you gonna stop and talking then? Thank you.
Okay, so is it back on the dynamic lighting lines?
Yeah, and I suspect this is correct.
I hope so.
Can do right now
Let's see.
until I get inside.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it's pretty good. Okay, so I'll go back to... Okay, so Varen needed a perch, right?
Basically, somewhere to stand.
Yeah.
Good view of the area.
Okay, just find a corner of the building or something like that, wherever you want. And it looks like there are no trees around, really. It's just a bunch of low, crappy bushes. It's kind of flat and open.
So difficult to move.
Isn't there supposed to be a door on this right side, Josh?
No, it's down.
Yeah, there are doors, but you need to move into the cabin. So there's an open door here, and there's an open door here. I'm not... Right, so go to the open door. There's 2 open doors, 1 in each cabin. I'm going to double check that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the doors that are facing each other.
Yeah, obviously can't go through the light wall. So I guess I'll go towards this corner. Because like assuming it's the same height as the other building, I can see most of the nearby area from here. I've got at least 270 degrees of vision.
Okay.
To the same house as Calamar.
I can't tell where you went. Everything's moving too slowly.
I'm in the. Is it the south house? I can't see because of the light wall. Here.
Well, one it was to the left from where we were, and one was to the north.
Everything is so bad for me right now. It'll take some time.
No problem. When you're done.
It's like an elephant staying inside.
Is it getting laggy or something?
He's on a freaking iPhone.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's not. Of how much stuff is on this place.
There isn't any stuff on this map at all. It's... Yeah, it's nothing. So it's your connection or your device.
There's a barrier.
Yeah, it's the device.
I don't think I could ever use the iPhone or a tablet because, like, the touch-based system is just so wonky for Roll20.
Yeah.
I tried it once just to see how it is, and it's
Well, at least they
only if there is no other solution.
And there's no other solution for me.
give points for trying, but nothing else.
There's no benefit to this system.
Nope.
I can't enter. There's a wall.
Wait, where are you at? And I'll help you.
South. One.
Okay, yeah, go to the north one.
Here, I'll make my token visible.
There's one in the north, yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
I should think about that. There's
Hmm.
houses now. I didn't need to put Kiona and Gomeldak both in their same room. They can have their own room.
Maybe they have a special relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, do you see Josie now?
Don't be sizes.
Who, me?
No, I was trying to help him get into the building.
Who, Alfarius?
Aha!
Yes.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Now I have 3 tokens on the map.
You know you can use the pointer to point in directions rather than showing your character.
Well, I was just doing it my token for a moment.
There's like this massive
There's a tool on the left-hand side that looks like a ruler, and you can use it to point. And everybody can see you're pointing.
Can you see that?
Oh, okay. I see what. You didn't do interior light bulbs. You just did the exterior one.
Yep.
Okay. Can you see?
Yeah, I don't have time to do that right now. And Anatar, it gets on his nerves.
I have made 2 additional of myself. Oh dear.
Hey, that's high level magic there.
God.
Oh,
It-
hey, it's an encounter on second show. I wonder if it's gonna have the typical Saria magnet attached to it.
Sorry, a magnet.
Of course it will.
What's Harold doing in the hallway?
I'm just
Eating?
gonna slowly but surely get rid of these other additional ones that I made on accident.
What ship was Desi on? 'Cause she's not on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put yourself on a shift.
She's not on one yet.
Yeah.
How tall are these houses? Like what, 15, 20 feet or something?
Go ahead and read the spell description aloud, and it should say.
I don't have this
Oh, you're gonna have to find it on purpleworm.org because I don't think I've made a spell for it.
Jesse, do you need to memorize spells in the morning?
Nope.
Yeah, she doesn't memorize spells. She's a thief.
Okay, so she can take the second.
Or first?
Yeah, the
Just-
first or second probably since there's fewer people on second shift than on first.
Just tell me when.
11 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Okay, so
along with Saria.
okay.
So you'll become an anti-encounter magnet for Saria.
I need to like completely destroy the tokens that I made accidentally. But I can't right click. I can't click on them and delete them because I don't have access to the delete function.
What tokens are you talking? Oh, so you have.
Yeah, I accidentally made 2 more of myself.
Josh, just delete the ones that aren't in the room with Cat.
Yeah.
I don't see where they are.
Then don't worry about
Bottom left region of the map. I'll just press and hold. Does this work? There.
Jesse, are you okay with the middle shift?
Yeah, just tell me when and I'll do it.
I put you there.
Okay, is everyone's tokens in order now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we go to sleep, Palomar runs into Alfarius' room. He's like, "You found a spell book! Yay! I have a spell book too.
God.
And I'm gonna read my spells, and you're gonna read your spells, and we're gonna share what we know. And then I'm gonna copy your spells, and you're gonna copy my spells." Because we're friends, and you look at his face, and it's like beaming like a child. It's like we're friends. And you don't want to tell him that friendship
I
is
am
something
rather
else.
somewhat apprehensive.
It's okay. There's slight thorn in one of his.
Hey, then.
Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now so we can share spells tomorrow. I can't wait because you're my friend.
Okay.
You slightly here for a minute.
So
Solve this problem.
We're
Oh dear.
friends.
you guys get a bonus to not being surprised.
Ooh.
Is this just after we break the houses?
No. Okay. So yeah, a whole watch goes by, and this is the second watch.
Because I wanted to do something before we get the first or second watch. I spell. Because I leveled up during the downtime, and I got a new spell level. So let's see if I can get shadow monsters.
Oh no, I just pressed back. Oh no, I just closed up roll 20. Oh god.
Aw, it's okay. Don't worry, Alfarius.
I think you need
Nah,
to take
I gotta read.
that and beat over the head whoever kicked you off the computer.
Oh, that was my mother. You sure about that still?
Sounds like good.
Hey! You get shadow monsters.
Hooray!
I have to
That's
that
gonna be nasty.
fighter makes
Josh, currently I think I'm stuck in between light walls. Or is that intentional?
Looks like your token's moving to me. Hmm.
Stuck in the light walls.
Like he can't move past where he is right now.
Oh, that's because you were inside of a door. Okay. Let me shut that door for you.
How dare you be inside a door?
Okay. The door is shut now. And... whoops. That door is shut too. So is anyone else stuck inside? I know one of the birds is stuck inside a light wall. So I just moved him into the cabin. Is that what you wanted, Thresham? One of the owls?
He's on top of the building.
Okay, so we'll just put him outside of it instead of... Okay. So can you move that token now?
Not past the house area.
I'm talking about this one here.
Yeah, now I can.
Okay. So we'll just put him to the side, I guess. Is that okay right there?
Yeah.
All right. So for the people that are on the guard shift, did you roll the alertness proficiency if you have it? And then anyone who has +1 to their reaction adjustment from dexterity is not surprised this round.
Okay.
first or the second.
Let me get back to where my token is.
First or second what, Anatar?
Watch.
For the first or the second save.
This is the second shift. Like, you guys are arranged for the second shift, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in the first. That's why.
Okay, so if we have a +2 or what? Sorry.
Okay, if you have the alertness check, the alertness proficiency, you can roll your check now, okay? If you have a reaction adjustment from dexterity that's +1 or higher, you are not surprised in this round.
Sorry.
My
Test, test, test.
Nope, don't hear you.
Josh, you might want to try speaking to your mic.
Speaking to your mic with your hands.
God.
Okay, can you hear me now?
iPad work.
And I cannot hear the Roll20 music anymore, so I'm going to refresh.
End of its loop or whatever.
No, I just can't hear it.
You said if you have the alertness check or a
+1 reaction adjustment from dexterity. Then you are not surprised. Yeah, so you are not surprised. Staticky again?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Not as bad as before.
You do something different normally. That's not how you normally. I don't know.
I'll put more slack on it. How's that?
Oh my god, it's so nice. Thank
He's
you.
on fine right now.
Okay.
Yeah. You normally have it like that.
Yeah, with lots and lots of slack. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick description. I haven't rolled the random direction yet. But you guys hear whoever is not surprised. How is it? How about now? How about now?
No static right now. Don't move. Only if you
Okay, so from some random direction, which I haven't rolled yet, the people who are not surprised, hear like the sloshing of probably a little bit of water, some steps through some mud, and some yipping like.
You locked me in the cabin, so I'm watching on my shift inside the cabin.
Then I'll just take you out of the cabin.
Okay, thank you.
I'm waiting to load, but what you hear is like a this really annoying, and there's multiples. Yep, 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 yep. Come on, roll 20. Oh, right. The owls cannot be surprised, right?
The owls can.
But they have. Oh, they have a bonus. They have a bonus to surprise others, though, when they're flying.
Have a -6 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just waiting for roll 20 to load. So, describe how Jezzy is patrolling or guarding or whatever. By the way, is Jezzy the only one that's not surprised?
I'm not surprised.
Who is not surprised? Okay, so it's just Jezzy. So that would be Jezzy hears the sloshing of water and footsteps and like a mucky, like the muckiness of the mud. No, it's the cord. But it does sound like rather large feet are moving through the swamp, and it slowly gets louder.
And I have no idea which direction it's coming from yet.
Because I haven't rolled the direction yet, and you're also inside the cabin.
Because someone locked me in.
So I'm just waiting for roll 20 to load, and I'll take you out of the cabin, and you can arrange yourself in a way such that you would be guarding.
I'm putting my little feet on the door, and I've got the handle in my hand, and I'm trying to get out.
Pick that lock.
Yeah, right, I'm picking the lock.
You get experience points for picking your own door.
There we go. Now I hear the music.
In theory,
And the map is loading.
You could technically get to 20th level by literally picking the same exact lock over and over and over.
No.
And if you
No.
ignore what the GM says,
You only ever get experience for picking locks once you're successful, and that's because you learn how to pick that exact lock. So if you ever try to pick it again, you don't have to roll because you already know how.
that's nice.
Yeah.
So then in that case, what you would have to do is you'd have to buy an additional lock
Every time, yes.
That's why I got all excited when I thought I opened that one door, but someone unlocked it from the other side.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, too, that you don't get more XP based on the difficulty. So, like, a wretched lock gives you the same as the master lock, you know?
Yeah.
So you literally just buy the cheapest locks.
Like a string. You're picking a lock.
Still loading.
Like a bit of string that you can
I'm looking at a white map.
Flutter around this building.
Hmm.
Oh, I can fly inside.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick while we're waiting.
There's a mosquito in here, guys. Get the raid.
Get the raid.
Okay.
Wait, is everyone in here?
So I'm just going to take you out of the cabin. Which cabin are you in? The top one or the bottom one?
Bottom one.
Okay.
With
All right.
Bear and
You're outside now, so go ahead and go to where you would be guarding. You can see Saria over here, so I don't know how you would want to be tactically spaced. That's up to you. Go ahead and go to where you would be.
Is anybody else out here? Just me and
You can see Varen right over here.
Okay.
And actually, I'm going to turn off dynamic lighting now.
Can I be on top of one of the buildings?
Or turn off daylight. Yeah, I'm turning off global illusion now. Global illumination. Okay, so global illumination. Okay. I'm going to turn up the opacity so it looks more like night. Okay.
We're in a matrix or something?
Matrix. What?
Black cat walked across your path.
It's not entirely that. I thought I had deja vu last night.
Okay. So Saria has something with light on her short sword. Good. Okay. And then Varen has his wings and what? I think that's it, right?
Well, I guess I'll wait till I actually know the enemy's coming, but I do have a way to see in the darkness.
Okay. All right. So is that where Jezzy's going to be or no?
I was gonna put her over here, but I can't be on a building, so I'm sort of like on this building because I thought if they're all up there and I'm down here, I'd be on top of the building.
Right. So we'll just notionally say that you take a 5-foot step or whatever. So you're actually on the corner of the building?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Varen, same thing. And then it looks like Saria is sort of roaming guard. Okay. So I'm just going to roll and counter. Where is Illuvio? Is he on this shift? Shannon, are you there?
Yeah, Olivia is on the second shift.
I think he's in a bed in the cabin I was in.
I haven't heard her in a while.
I don't hear Shannon. Is Shannon muted?
I think she typed a BRB a few minutes ago.
Well, she's moving Illuvio around.
No, she says she's talking.
No, Calimar, you're not talking. Maybe you're muted?
Reloading.
Ah. Hopefully she's reloading Discord.
She's out of ammo.
And not
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am, I hear you. I put Olivia.
Was on this shift. He was in bed, so yeah, there he is.
Okay. Is that where you want to be for your shift?
No, I'm gonna move him over here next to the other house.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's actually Jezzy. You hear from behind you on the other side of the house is where you hear this noise. Okay. I'm just gonna open the turn order tracker just for shits and giggles, because I don't know how you guys want to deal with this yet. But I will put in the time. Yes. Okay, but hold on.
I could just be like gnolls or hyenas or something like that. That's just mountain people.
Yeah, true. But Josh is
Yes, it is. Oh, there's dynamic lighting trees that I need to remove. Okay. But what Alfarius just said is true. Okay.
Well, what time is it? Because if it's midnight,
11.
I'm sleeping.
It is 11. It's second guard shift, 11 p.m. Okay, and I'm just going to put them onto the map. There we go. Okay. So what does Jezzy do? Hold on.
I need it. Oh, well, I don't know because I'm not surprised, but can I say I walked across? If I could hear where they were, could I walk over that direction of the house like I walked across to the other corner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, you move your token and we'll notionally say that you're 5 feet away from where you actually are.
yeah, I'm really on the building right up here. Right?
Stand by. What was the date? There it is. 14th November. 14 November 10:85. So you found out what was yipping and yapping. Is a group of gnolls with their pet hyenas at night, and it looks like they are a hunting party. They've got bows, which are worth a pretty penny, and they're short bows, which are those bows that are you highly covet. Okay. And you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gnolls with 1 bow each. So 9 of your greatest treasures before your eyes.
I see 10.
Well, if they were made of soap, it'd be even better, right?
I know, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Maybe one of them
9.
bar soap.
Okay. And it looks like they're just sort of walking, trudging through the water. And they see Saria, and Saria sees her, and they see Scalf, and Scalf sees them. And they're like, and the other ones are like, and the dog's like, ruff. And, so you did your full round's worth of movement. So, say again?
So I could go over to the other corner and see what was making sounds, yeah.
Well, you did your full round's worth of movement, right? Because you can only move at 6, which if you do a full move, or if you do a double move, it's 12 squares, which you looks like you moved around 12 squares to me. So, okay, so yeah, Illuvio, you can see this group of 9 gnolls. Excuse me. I think you're miscounting.
Do you want to see my screen? There is a group of 5.
Those are not gnolls, baby. Those are hyenas. There are 10 hyenas and 9 gnolls.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can hear them trudging through the water, Illuvio.
I see the red things. They look like bushes almost to me. Okay.
Yeah, I thought they were plants too at first.
Okay. Good. I'm not losing my mind.
So this is what they look like. This is the hyena. Okay, and then this is the gnoll. So what does... yeah, they're supposed to. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'll just read you the description of what a gnoll is supposed to look like. Okay. So gnolls are a large, evil, hyena-like humanoid that roam about in loosely organized bands. While the body of a gnoll is shaped like that of a large human, the details are those of a hyena. And they have hyenas with them, so it's kind of appropriate. Any other questions? So, yep. What's Illuvio going to do?
Olivio's moving his ass up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to turn, and he's going to turn his arrow onto the lead dude right here.
Okay, that's one of the hyenas.
One of the hyenas, yes. And he's not having any of this shit. He's going to...
Nice. Okie dokie.
He's not having any of this.
All right.
Fuck this.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Dude, that's a good thing, because that means the gnolls can't use their arrows either. And why did they go hunting with their bows if they can't use their bows?
And then did you roll an attack?
You don't always have an umbrella. umbrella when you walk out because you don't know it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
If I can't fly, no one's shooting arrows.
That's true. That is true, yeah. It was gale force winds. Yeah, so, oh yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and he steps in front of Saria and is like, "Get behind me, woman!" And got his long sword out,
Okay.
and he's ready to go.
All right.
Does that mean I can't throw daggers?
You could totally have made that a charge if you wanted, but that's up to you. You probably would have been able to reach, but you know from experience you probably would have been surrounded next round.
Yeah, but I've got +3 flight mail, so fuck them.
Yeah.
You know, now that I realize I can't use my bow, I'm all up in this.
Yeah.
Magic makes people overconfident.
Is that a yes or no?
What was the question?
That means my daggers being thrown would be screwed.
Yeah, they won't work.
Jesus, I gotta crawl off a building.
And you could get into position for a backstab.
Oh yeah, I'm invisible.
You're invisible.
So I get, if I'm going to attack this first one right here from my charge, then that means I'm going to get a
+2 to hit.
but I'm also going to be at a disadvantage when they start hitting my ass.
Well, the thing is, they are surprised. So anything you do in this round does not carry over to the next round unless you, like, drop your weapon or throw something on the ground or, you know.
Short range, same elevation, any miscellaneous attack modifier +2.
Yeah, +2 to hit for charging. And then, no, ma'am. Nice. You hit a -2, causing 7 damage. And it is still up.
Oh, yeah, come at me, bro.
Okay.
I'm an old lady. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay, let's take a 5-minute break as a group because I do have to go pee and I'm an old man. So we'll be right back for this first round of combat.
I'm a baby.
And grind to the ground like a gelfling.
Yeah. You kind of almost are like one of those female gelflings from Dark Crystal. Kind of. Okay, am I buzzing?
No.
Okay. I just heard Alfarius. Alfarius, do you hear me? Uh-oh. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Anatar, can you hear me? Okay, we'll wait for Anatar. Probably getting a drink or something. Yeah, we're waiting for Anatar right now.
This is why I live for Saturday every day. Y'all don't know how much I look forward to this game. About it every day.
It's been a long time since. Oh, go ahead.
About 11 o'clock, I start getting itchy.
Yeah. It's been a long time since we've had random encounters, hasn't it? Like
Like that, yeah.
since November. We haven't. It's been like 6 months. Well, Jezzy could get a bow out of this.
Jesse's taking a bow. Jesse's gonna knock
It
a MFer down for a bow.
it depends on the terrain. So swamps have 6 chances a day to have random encounter. So okay. Anatar, are you there? Calamar, are you there?
Oh, hell yeah.
Jezzy, are you there? Saria, are you there? Thrasham, are you there?
Yeah.
And Varen, are you there?
Sorry, I'm not there. I'm out.
Okay. All right. So, the people inside the cabins, who are like asleep, you hear a noise from outside, and it sounds like.
No, I got a better one. They heard me run across the building.
Yeah, so the people in the south cabin, you hear tiny little footsteps going across the top, across the roof, right? And then, everyone who was asleep is awoken by the sound of like, "Fuck no, fuck this," and like a sword slash and like a yipe 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 of some kind of canid outside. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to go back to sleep, that's fine. You can just roll over and go back to sleep to memorize your spells again. In the morning, it's just you're not gonna wake up until like, what? You guys went to bed at 8:30 ish. So yeah, so you won't get enough time or as much time to memorize spells. Okay, but you can go right back to sleep if you want. But anyone else can roll size base initiative.
I should ask, because I'm basically on second shift. Did I have enough time to do my spells?
Did you have to memorize spells?
Yeah, my spell cast situation is weird. I don't have to sleep.
Okay, so the spells that you have spell slots for, you would have to memorize. Okay? And you've already gotten 4 hours of sleep so far. You got a 4-hour guard shift. So you're going to get another, couple hours of sleep. So you're kind of screwed. You're not going to have your 8 hours. But your spell-like abilities, you can, have. Just because it's past midnight now.
Like, the thing is, I suppose that I don't sleep, like, at all. So how do I handle spells then?
Okay, that's true. Yeah. So, on the third.
Unless you have some sort of magical augmentation, it would only be you can only memorize once every 24 hours, and that's it.
Yeah, you can only memorize once every 24 hours.
During one of my 3 shifts.
Yeah. Which could have been already done because you don't sleep during the first shift. So yeah, you've got all. I keep forgetting that your character doesn't sleep. Okay. So, and then anyone who's on the shift, you can actually roll to act during this round. But everyone else, you gotta roll size-based initiative to see when you are able to like stand up and grab a weapon or put on armor or whatever you're doing. Okay.
I'm gonna forego this. That way I can actually memorize my spells for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We got this, right, Jesse?
I'm pretty out of character. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just moles. We got them.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that Luvio could probably handle all of them by herself, as long as there wasn't
They'll need to roll natural 20s to hit Baron.
Yeah. It'll take a long time, and she'll probably have the shit pummeled into her because of all the attacks that'll be happening every round, but eventually it'll get done.
Yeah.
And then
Calamar and Olivio are men.
Manly Men.
Manly men.
Yeah,
No, about Helicopter Man.
yeah, it takes a bit of time to remember, but
Mhm.
most
Every other
characters
character
are
I
in
play.
fact women.
No.
They're both men. My bad.
Every other character I play in all my other games are women. But for some reason, Calamar just had to be a dude. If he was going to be the ultimate victim, he had to be a dude.
Well, we're drowned.
Yeah.
Oh,
Calamar's not letting his bestie go face some gnolls and hyenas on. He doesn't give a shit. He's coming out. He's like, oh hell no, that's a Luby. Damn, he's getting ready to rush
Clearly,
out of
because
his
every
bed.
draw was southern.
Wait. I'll just make a rivet sound out there.
Oh hell no.
I swear,
You know,
what
in college they made fun of me. In college they made fun of me because they're like, the southern elf is the worst. I'm like, I'm so glad you guys don't do it, you know, except for Baron.
The Southern Elf. That's funny.
The southern elf is the worst.
Dear.
Yeah, but
just
Chad
gonna
and
make
I
you a
are friends,
question.
so I
Yeah, what's up?
can't make fun of her for that.
if I just stay awake for a few rounds to see if the battle goes on, will I be able to cast spells if I do not enter?
No. It has to be uninterrupted sleep. So if you don't go right to sleep right now, you're screwed for memorization.
We've got it. Just take a nap.
We've got
Like,
this.
he's got this.
We've got this, Fabio. We've got this.
Again, if nothing else, Rubio and Baron could take out all of them, so you're fine. I double as a priest.
In theory, especially during the time when they can't use bows, and they'll literally be unstoppable against like an army of gnolls. Like 100 gnolls, they could probably take out given like a couple sessions of just combat.
Yeah, like they may seem impressive, but they aren't that strong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The main thing is like
They do have bows, though.
combat.
So from what you guys know about bows, they have 2 attacks per round, and then there's a bunch of hyenas there.
No, I'm talking about when it's gale force weapons and you can't use a bow.
That's right. I've been rolling the wrong damn thing. Let's see here. God, dog. Yeah.
So
Yep.
numbers don't count for as much unless you
Okay.
use ranged weapons.
Wow. Yeah, you noticed that they still pull out their bows, so they're actually gonna try. They must not be very smart. Okay. Is everyone done rolling initiative?
Oh hell yeah.
Okie doke.
Yep, let's do this.
So combat
My
round.
My AC is not freaking 4. What the hell?
Probably an old token.
Yeah. Josh, can you fix that?
It should be updating from the
You
character
can do it
sheet, though.
yourself.
My character sheet says -2.
I mean, you have the
Ah.
token.
Yeah, I need to attach the token. Right. Yep. Yeah. AC. And then save changes. And then back on the crossroads thing, I need to do the same thing.
Thanks again.
Yep.
Because they might hit him at 4. They won't hit. They ain't gonna hit him at -2. Come on now.
AC.
Come on now. He's got
Roll natural 20.
confidence.
Remember now.
If they roll a natural 20, then
Save changes.
was there's 10 hyenas and 9 of the dudes with bows?
Yeah. Yeah. And it looks like they're going to try to use their bows. They're not that smart, I guess. They're kind of stupid.
Gnolls are not smart.
Yeah.
I think they've like
Second wave, that's right.
At least they're not as experienced as you guys, because you guys know better.
Yeah, because like we've got this. Spellcasters, rest up. We'll handle it.
Okay, so we are already in combat round 1. Come on now.
Oh,
Let's go to
I
ascending.
think I get 2 if it counts back to you.
If we get desperate, we can wake up Scarrett.
Calamar's coming, it's okay. It's all good. Calamar's coming.
Right? Come on, do I get 2 moves? Or 2 attacks? I don't remember.
Scalp there, right?
Okay, combat round 2. Ding ding. Not with a dagger in melee, no.
Got 2 though. The light sword in my little hand.
Yeah, you get your main hand and your offhand. If you have 2.
Not much smarter than the hyenas.
Yeah. Alright, Saria. So to your left, you see Alluvio sort of stabbing this hyena with his sword. And the hyena's like barking and yelping and leaping back and lunging forward and biting at him.
After Rubio goes rushing by, Saria crouches down, grabs Scalp's collar, and does uses strength of the land on him, on her. Sorry.
Okay. Oh man, I've got you doing it now too. Calling Scalp a he. Scalfina, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get another member. We need to get another party group who has a name incredibly similar to Scalp, only a feminine version. That
Yeah.
we don't do.
All right, so go ahead and roll that. Strength of land. There we go. Okay, so you get 40 experience points. And then Scalp, of course, gets the +3 to hit and 5 to damage or whatever it was. 3 to hit and damage, yeah.
25% magic resistance.
Yep.
25 bonus hit points.
And then 5% chance of arousing. Okay, your land spirit check passed. So yeah, you don't. Yep. Okay. So next we have a hyena. Okay. So it's this. Yeah, it's this one in the back. So he's gonna be like, and he's gonna come after you. And is Alluvio protected with stone skin?
Oh, hell no. He doesn't need stone skin.
Okay.
+3 plate mail. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to try to bite at Alluvio. Bite Alluvio. From the front, shorter melee, same elevation. And AC 13 is definitely a miss. I just want to double check if that's correct. 17 Thaco looks good. Rolled a 4. Okay. Now, Varen, you notice that the Gale Force winds have not changed, but you can see a in the sky, like by the starlight and moonlight, that there's a weather change coming soon. Okay. So.
I'm gonna use my innate spell-like ability, True Seeing.
Okie doke.
Now here's the cool thing.
It gives you.
Doing it at night,
Yeah, you can see in darkness.
but yep, I can see in darkness up to 120 feet.
Yeah, so I'm changing your
Yeah, let me
120, and go ahead and roll that.
Yep.
And we'll see what else you get.
There we go.
Okay. Penetrates normal and magical darkness. Secret doors become plain. The exact location of displaced things is obvious. invisible things become quite visible. Illusions and apparitions are seen through. Polymorph, changed, or enchanted things are apparent. Even the aura projected by creatures becomes visible so that alignment can be discerned, because this is the priest version of the spell. Wizard spell doesn't do that. Okay, so you are able to see 120 feet now. And you see maybe the fluttering of little invisible wings from around this corner right here.
Yeah, and since I'm standing on top of the campsite, and since it's an innate spell ability, can I just move?
No, it's spellcasting. It used the same unless you were flying, which you were not. Yeah,
Okay,
so
then, yeah, I can see. So I'll be helpful well in like 2 more rounds for me to go cast another spell so I can actually fly again, but
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just gotta hold out for 2 more rounds, guys, and I'll be right there. Good luck.
Okay.
They're 5 minutes after everything finishes.
All right. The next hyena. This is the one that's right in front of Illuvio that's not damaged. And he's going to turn towards Illuvio and strike with a bite.
See that fluffy techno does its job. Olivia gave up stealth for this.
Hitting AC 2, which is a miss. Okay, the next hyena.
Hey, thanks to Anatar who let Olivia keep the +3 point.
So this hyena is running outside of Illuvio's reach to go to the side. Okay, and he's going to flank Illuvio.
Good luck. Come on now.
Okay, so this is from the flank. AC 6 misses. And now it's Calamar's turn. Is Calamar getting up out of bed?
Oh, hell yeah. His sword, his best friend yelling, oh, hell no.
Okay.
No. And
So
he's like,
that
through my spells, I'm going. And
there you go. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's going to be a half move because recovering your gear is going to be a half move action. So you're going to have to go back to 6. Yeah.
7, 10, 9, 8.
And I'll allow you to put on your your cloak and grab your bow and your sword or whatever you got, and you're ready to fight. It just took a half move action.
Oh, yeah, because he's not leaving his bestie out there.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what's out there, but he's not leaving him.
Yep.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, next hyena is the one that's right in front of Illuvio. So he is going to bite from the front. Rolls a natural 1. So you can see this hyena gets tangled up underneath its own paws, and you get a +1 to hit him for the rest of the round. Or +2, sorry.
Oh, I'm taking that.
Okay. The next hyena is one of these ones in the back, and he is also going to come around and flank Illuvio. Okay, with a bite attack. So this is flank. And we need some classical music for combat, don't we? So hits a -1 and misses. Okay. Let's get some symphonic combat music. Okay, the next hyena is one of these ones in the back. So, seeing that Illuvio is pretty much well taken care of, this one sees another doggy dog ahead, and or canid of some type, and is going to go after Skjalf.
Don't worry, it's like Lady and the Tramp. It's gonna fall in love.
Dog versus dog. It's a dog eat dog world.
And I'm wearing milk bone under.
So this is from the front.
Stealth bats are lashes and you run
Yeah, okay. I see. All right, hitting a -1, so that is 7 damage from a bite which is max actually. It's it was a max on one of the D4s. Okay. And then we've got Jezzy. So yeah, you can see this hyena just rips into Scalf. And Scalf is kind of looking messed up right now. She's almost half dead. What? Ah, okay. So you already adjusted. Gotcha. There you go. So Scalf looks fine. Are you moving silently? Okay, so when you're moving silently, you move at 1/3 of your normal movement rate. So that's you're not flying, you're walking. So your movement rate right now is only 6, which means you can move silently 2 squares per round. That's the main disadvantage of being small.
That's why almost all my short sleeves use.
Yeah. But right now that's impossible, so. Okay. I'm going to roll a check for you.
Oh, if I made noise, then I'm going up on that bitch.
You don't notice any dog ears turning towards your direction or anything like that. All right. Kiona. Some frogs. Not frogs again. Damn it. So it just takes a half move to recover your weapons.
Yeah, she grabs she just throws her cloak on and grabs her sword and heads out to see what the hell the ruckus is.
Okay. And our next hyena. So this one in the back, right here, he sees a nice juicy Saria to take a bite out of. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he comes over. And that's actually facing you. This is kind of diagonal, the facing on these tokens. Oh, during her action? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Attack. Bite. So that's flanking. Okay, same elevation. No bonus. Hits AC 9 and misses, I believe. Okay, and now Scalf has her revenge.
Okay. Scalp turned into the one that lunged at her. And Saria shouts, "Kill," as she releases her collar and kind of gives her that little extra push forward.
And kill she does.
Hell yeah.
Okay, front, melee, same elevation. So 3, 3, to land.
Okay, AC 6 doing 7 damage, and that hits. So Scalf fucks up one of these things pretty good. It looks like it's roughly half dead now. And Big E's turn. Okay. We'll say that if he waits until Stella's turn, she can use a half move to get that Howdah onto his back as a full action, and he could go and move around without her if you want to. It's up to you.
Can't she mount him from the front part? Isn't that saddle there different than the hat on the back that carries other people?
Yes, but it'll take a full round action just to get the Howdah onto his back.
That's fine.
Okay. So, hyena, and what was your question, Jesse?
Why would she need the Howdah? Why wouldn't she just jump on? And use the
That's up to her. Like, I'm just adding options to the thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he actually wants to put the Howdah on or not. Okay, so this hyena right here is going to... It sees a nice, tasty owl. And it actually runs right by Jezzy. So, Jezzy, if you want to, you can, at this time, make an attack of opportunity with backstab. Okay? And...
Which one?
this one that is right next to you right now. So, and you will get backstab bonus. However, if you fail to kill it, it will know where you are.
Oh, wow.
You better kill that mofo. Come on now.
And they have movement 12. And he moved 40 feet so far.
You're not getting no backstab modifier?
It should be the default, which is 4, plus 4.
No, I meant it says +0 right now. It says backstab damage.
Damage? No, you don't get a modifier to damage. Nope. You hit a -2.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Let's see. You fail. Let's see. What size are they?
Jesus.
I just want to make sure that they're... Oh, you know what? They're actually, they're small creatures. So, you do 9 damage. Hyenas are small. So you do 9 damage, but it knows where you are now. At least for the time being.
That's fine. It just has a dagger with my hand still in the
So,
stuck in its butt.
but
Stabbed it in the butt.
Right in the
okay.
knee, hip, butt area. Go for it.
And it moved 40 feet, so it has another 20 feet left. And it gets to
And Jesse holding on.
right there.
Is it dragging me with?
You're going to hold on to it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I got my dagger in the other hand.
Let's see. Roll me. I'm going to need you to make 2 checks. I need a dex and a strength, but they're both flat. So dex to avoid letting go of the dagger, and strength to hold on to it once you have your grip.
Checks or...
Yes, ma'am. Checks, and then abilities, and then dex, and then checks, abilities, strength. Or you could just
Do the strength one first since it's there or no? Or dex first?
just type D and hit, because I need to know if you accidentally let go of the dagger. Okay, so you've got a good hold the dagger. Now let's see if you can hold on the entire time. Okay, so it rips the dagger right out of your hands as you attempt to basically right it by using the dagger as a handle. Okay, so you know where the dagger is. It's just that it's in the back of this hyena. Okay, so, and he's over here.
If it pulled out, it's like it should pull the dagger out of itself, and the dagger should still be in her hand, right?
No, her hand was too weak to hold on.
Oh man.
Okay, so the first null. All right, so retardedly, this gnoll is going to make a half move and try to shoot at somebody. So let's see. Half move for them is only 4 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then try to shoot. And he's just like, in some language that I don't think anybody understands yet. And he, faces his bow towards Illuvio, and goes to pull an arrow, knock it, let fly, and the arrow just goes zoom right over Illuvio's head, and then the wind catches it and it goes whoosh, and it lands like somewhere back over here, and he's like, huh? All right. Stella. So was Stella going to put the howdah on or no? The saddle? Yeah. Did you want to put the saddle on, though? Because that will take 1 round. Okay, so you're riding him bareback. Just so you know, you don't have stirrups, so if you have to make a riding check, I'm going to do it at like -4.
Okay, so the saddle she rides and takes a whole round? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll do that then.
Okay, so you get the saddle on at the end of the round, and then next round you would be able to mount and then move. So does Big E want to go off without her and she could catch up, or because you did wait with Big E?
Yeah. So
okay.
You'll move after the saddle's on, I guess?
Well, I guess we'll say that she just gets it on right now. And then she could go and catch up, like, do some kind of, like, heroic fucking, like, running sideways mount type thing. If you want to attempt. It's going to take a riding check, but it's going to be flat because you have a saddle now. But that'll be next round because her entire round is taken up. And I'm going to open this door for you real quick. Wait a minute. It's not open, is it? Okay, let's see. 1, 2. There you go. Should be able to move out. Okay. So you guys hear this. And then all hell breaks loose. Yeah. Okay, was that as far as Big E can make it?
Yeah.
Okay, so our next hyena moves up from behind, seeing this big elephant come out. It's going to move its full 60 feet towards the elephant and get to there and face it. And then our last hyena is going to do the same on this side, not noticing where Jezzy is. She will get another backstab roll if you want.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna know which ones were mine because they're gonna have daggers stuck in their butt.
So it's this one right here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. You already made a backstab this round. You can only do 1 backstab per round. I keep forgetting that. You could make a regular attack if you want.
When it's going by? Okay.
Yeah. And then what's your dexterity reaction adjustment?
I believe
+2. Okay, so this attack is going to be made at a -2 to hit because you're not ambidextrous, I believe, and you don't have 2-weapon fighting style. Okay, so your main hand weapon is always done at just a flat attack roll because of your dex, and then your offhand weapon is going to be at -2 whenever you use 2 weapons per round. So you just roll an attack with your offhand dagger. If you don't have one set up for your offhand dagger, then just do a regular melee dagger attack, stabby, and then just do a -2 to hit. But it is going to be from the rear, of course, because it's as in passing. Yes, ma'am.
Short or melee?
Yes, ma'am.
Same elevation?
Yes, ma'am.
Modifier use of what?
-2 to hit, and then just the regular +0 to damage. You could just hit enter twice. AC 4 causing 1 damage. Okay, so that one knows where you are for now.
Well, so it's 2 over there.
Yeah. So -1 to hit. All right. Now the next null does the same thing. Tries to move up at a half move, which is 4 squares, so that's 20 feet. Excuse me. Right about there. And faces Illuvio and does the same thing. Scare it.
Okay, so he groggily gets up.
What kind of armor does Scare it wear nowadays? Is he still wearing that dragon hide?
Yeah. No, he has a plate +1 on now, right?
Okay, so in one round, you would be able to grab your cuirass and your weapons and get your cuirass on while you're moving at the cost of half a move.
He still carries his dragon hide, so we put that on instead.
Yeah, which would be just one big piece. But it might have better AC than the cuirass to your plate mail +3. What?
It's staticky when you move your head.
Oh, okay. Is it really bad though?
It's not great.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he just has plate +1, so it's actually.
Oh. Wow. OBS is not picking up the desktop audio.
You're fine. Just, I think you.
No, the desktop audio, not me.
And then he
Let's
has
see.
and that's it for him.
Okay. USB chat headset. Let's see if that works. Hey, we've got desktop audio. Okay, so you made your half move with Scarret,
Yeah.
and did you adjust your AC?
Yep.
Okay. Now we have Azure.
Alright. So he moves 24 walking.
Is he ethereal, or did he want to go just normal?
Oh, he's just walking normal right now.
Okay. And then we're going through this door.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to open that door for you. We'll just say that's a free action. Open the door. It's your home. It's where you live.
And he's gonna stomp on this little guy here.
Alrighty.
So attack. Oof. Takes a left. Takes a right. Front, melee, same elevation. No modifiers. AC 4 for 4.
AC 4 hits, and you do 4 damage. Now we have another null. Stupidly.
Right hoof.
Advancing. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, that's right.
Negative
You
8
have 3
for
attacks.
7.
7 damage. Okay, give me another.
Ooh, takes a left. He takes a right.
The horn. The horn. Go for the horn. The eyes, Azuro. The eyes.
Damn.
You're doing your
How many
horn
hit
attack.
points?
I can't hear Josh if he's
Are
talking.
you doing your horn
Oh,
attack?
they cannot hear you.
Your third attack.
No, no one can hear you.
No one can hear you.
Yes.
I don't hear Josh. I hear Josie though.
Okay, how about that?
I can hear
There, now we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you
Your
now.
horn?
Okay, is that guy in front of me still alive then?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Okay.
Yes, we hear
Take
him.
him out.
Magic horn power, go! Reverse uppercut. Negative 14.
Crit,
for
doing
22.
22 damage. Go ahead and describe how you disembowel this guy with your... At the very
Take him
least, you
out.
impale him.
Yeah, so he was doing like a little fighter thing. He does a 1-2 combo with his hooves to knock him up in the air, and then while he's in the air, he just horns him up and like rips him in half, and then shakes his head to throw the bloody chunks all over the place.
All right, so the bloody chunks, they land on the ground in front of you, and they turn red. I don't know if you guys can see that. Put it on the map
Yeah.
later.
I nicked him.
Yep.
It's
You
all
sure
good.
did. Okay, so
He bled out on the way there.
this knoll in the back with the bow advances 4 squares and tries to shoot at Alluvia, or sorry,
Yeah, come
at
on,
Azuro.
come on, shoot at me, come
Tries to
on.
shoot at Azuro, and the arrow goes. It pulls one of these. It's like, right, and then it goes like maybe that far, and then it goes, whoosh, and it lands behind him. Okay. So
And he's
next
like,
we
why
have
did
Double
that
Death.
happen?
I just imagine them pulling back their bow and it just falls straight down because it can't be cleared.
He's it hit him in the face when that.
I know, right? Oh, I don't want this game to ever end.
Hearing the wind outside still, Gomeljack is going to, when he gets out of bed, he's just going to grab his two-handed sword.
Yeah, the giant
and
canine.
armor. Yeah, his giant
what kind of-
two-handed sword.
What kind of armor is he wearing nowadays?
He's
Big.
still his basic,
Leather.
large leather. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely get that on for just the cost of a half move. You can get that on and pick up, whatever weapon you're grabbing. Or weapons.
Yeah, he's just grabbing his two-handed sword. And then it's 45, so he ends up actually just behind Kiona.
Okay. And we have another knoll stupidly trying to shoot in gale force winds.
He's like, the other guys didn't work, mine might.
He's like, what are you guys doing wrong, man? This is how you do it.
Watch it shoot and hit one of my buddies.
I know, right?
We have Illuvio, who is damn near surrounded with these laughing
only way-
hyenas.
And Olivio's like never, except when he was murdering bullywugs, has never felt more alive.
Yeah. If only
And
they
so yeah, and this is what he's living for. This and the ribbits of dying bullywugs. So he's gonna attack this sad-looking fucker right in front of him. He just fell on his own tripped over his own paws and shit.
Yeah.
And he's looking at him going, "Oh hell no!" And he's just gonna stab that bitch right in the face.
Okay.
So he gets a +1 to attack, right? So he's using his longsword.
Okay.
That
Right.
is plus. That is. Hold up, my.
You can also use your short sword if you wish as well.
No, I like my longsword. Same elevation, +1 to attack, +0 damage. Pew! I rolled shit.
Yep,
But it
AC
uses your
9 is
crossbow.
going to be a miss. Did you also want to draw your short sword and attack with that as well?
Now hold up. Can I do both?
You're a
Yes.
ranger, you automatically can.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I can totally do both. Are you serious? I've never played a ranger
Yeah.
before. Tell me what I can do.
Okay, so
Sounds like me, just tell me.
But yeah,
Your,
just tell me. I'll do it. Tell me.
Your ranger status gets you 1 free slot in 2-weapon fighting. which makes it so that with your main weapon you get +0 to hit. With your offhand weapon, you get -2 to hit. But you have high dexterity, which offsets that by 1 because of your reaction adjustment. So at a cost of -1 to hit, you can make a second attack right now with your short sword.
Oh hell yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. See, this is
That is
why I love
nice.
Josh, because I
That is
can
really nice.
This is why Josh is the best DM of the game, because I can just go, I don't know what I'm doing, and he'll explain it to me.
And are you attacking this one? Because if you're
Same
attacking
one.
this one, then you get a +2 to hit, which makes it a cumulative +1.
+1, okay.
And that AC 9 would have also hit because I forgot to tell you that this one rolled a 1 at the beginning of the round, or was that last round?
Yes, no, that was this round.
Okay, so both of those hit.
She just put it in as a +1 instead of a +2.
I've never played a ranger before, so this is exciting.
Yeah, the +1 is what you needed. So you hit a -6 and do 5, and then you hit a 7 with your longsword, and you do 4. Okay, it's for a total of 9. Go ahead and describe how you take out this hyena with your short sword.
So he's got his long sword out, and he goes, pew pew, and he just like kind of stabs him in the face, and then the dude's not done. So he pulls out his short sword, and he like whacks him right at the base of the skull, where the skull hits the spinal column, and he's like, oh fuck you, and he just like drags it down, and he just like cracks his skull up away from his spinal column.
It whimpers a little bit, yipe, yipe,
Yeah.
as you do that.
As it goes pew pew.
Right.
So now Olivier's standing there with a long sword in one hand and a short.
Okay.
So,
this gnoll in the back, seeing his friends try to shoot, and the wind just blows the arrows back, and then another hyena goes down. He's rolling for morale right now. Okay, I'm not giving him any adjustments, and he fights on. So
good for him. I want to kill him. Bring him on.
He got a little scared because he saw the sword go pew pew.
I rolled initiative for their bows, so he's going to try to shoot as well, and of course he misses because it's impossible. Okay, the next gnoll, this one over here, is also going to roll for morale. He fails, okay, so I'm going to give him a white flag.
Yeah, run away. You best run away, bitch.
And
Come on.
I rolled for bows, so he's gonna make a half move the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's just gonna turn tail and not shoot. Okay, the next gnoll is going to roll for morale as well. Okay, so he passed. So he's gonna do his half move. Okay, and try to shoot, and of course fail. The next gnoll is going to roll for morale. That's this one here. Okay. He passes as well, so he's going to do his half move. Trying to shoot at Alluvio, and of course misses. Okay, and our last gnoll, I believe, is this one right here, and he will roll for morale. And he passes as well. So him and his stupid friends foolishly rush into combat to their own demise. 1, 2,
They're
3,
too dumb
4.
to run. Only one of them
Only one of them was smart enough, yeah.
They're all like, well, maybe if I just fire a little harder, it'll work next time.
Yeah. Okay, Papa Gur.
Okay. So he stands up, and he's in different other barding, so AC 6 or 5. And he's gonna just walk on up and see what's going on.
Okay.
Gonna mosey on out.
Mosey on out like a bear moseys.
He's like, I'm the biggest mofo around, man. I can mosey like I will.
Hell yeah.
And he's done. Whatever.
Yeah, and he makes grunting noises. I can imagine them.
He's right behind Calamar. You can imagine him really well.
Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative for combat round 3. And I'm just gonna advance the tracker to.
Sorry, I need a second.
Okay.
Oh.
Initiative.
If you recover your dagger, you can. Or do you have a third dagger?
I have 3
You have
daggers
3
on me
daggers?
still.
Yeah, you can have 2. Yeah. Oh wait, no, you don't need to, because you're doing a melee, right? You don't need to. You do them both at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Adding Saria, and then Big E is gonna need 4 more. Right?
All of his go at the same time now, right?
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Dumb. All right. And then who else needs more?
Scarrett will need more. Assuming he gets there.
Okay. How many more?
1 more.
Okay.
His other ones are part of his normal thing.
Anyone else? Okay, so I'm just gonna roll initiative for these hyenas real quick.
Y'all keep sleeping. Calamar's going out to defend his friend. Y'all just sleep. That's fine. Whatever. Even the bear realizes it's time to go out and help our friends. If you sleep, that's fine. Don't feel bad. I'm sure your dreams are better.
Does the bear cast spells?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He cast
If
roar.
the bird cast spells, that'd be fucking hilarious.
He polymorphs into a bearskin rug.
So you guys notice that these gnolls that pass their morale checks are putting their bows back into their quivers and doing something else, which I have not decided yet. Shoot.
Yeah. Good luck, bro.
I know gnolls sometimes have halberds, but I don't think you can have halberds and bows at the same time. So I was like,
yeah, the way I set it up is they have to. It rolls. So they have. It says gnolls favor swords 15%, polearms 35%, battle axes 20, etc., etc., etc. So I only give them 1 weapon. So
yeah.
And these guys rolled bows, and that's their only weapon. So.
Which they're gonna
They actually have natural attacks. So
yeah, they have fight and I think claws or something like that.
It's number of attacks is 1 or 2. So let's see. Direction of flying strongly. Hold rank. Blah blah blah.
Fucking slow.
It looks like they have some kind of claw attack.
Yeah, they have claws.
It only does D4 though, so it's pretty weak.
It's pretty strong for a
Better than
humanoid though,
punching.
because Scarrett's only does D3.
Yeah, it's better than punching.
Especially player handbook punching. That was so bad.
So put in claws. They are large creatures, so their speed is
6.
Oh my god.
Let me do D4.
There, I found a temporary fix.
And they each have 2 claws though, so that's kind of dangerous. Okay, initiative. Claws.
Yep, Josh, I found a temporary solution to my spell initiative problem.
What's that?
Made a weapon called Spell Initiative, then I'll just adjust the, then I set it to 7 right now, but I'll adjust the initiative depending on the casting time of the spell.
Yeah, you could also put the name of the spell in there, and that would let me know what you're actually casting when you roll it.
That's true, but I need to change it every time, which would suck.
Well, you can have a couple entries, but you know.
Yeah, you can slide them up and down the table.
Yeah, but I'm kind of limited on space given that I wield like what 4 different weapons. Plus my innate
You can
spell
add them all
abilities.
in and then just sort out your weapons
you
chart
can-
before
you
you do
can
your
slide 'em.
initiative macro.
Yeah. Yep.
I do that with Saria because Saria's got, my weapon chart like takes up the entire screen because I've got all my psionics in there for initiative.
Yeah, I'll take
They're all
that.
0 for psionics, so it's not.
Alright, I'll
a
take
huge
that.
deal,
but for this round, my spell, the spell I'm going to cast is free action.
Okay. So, have we rolled initiative?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's
This
do
will be the
this.
second prerequisite round, then I'll be ready for real combat in the third. Let's do this.
Okay, so combat round is actually 3. Whoops. It's 3. There we go.
Okay. So Fiona is feeling Gomeljack coming up behind her, kicks up in high gear. She's gonna jog.
Okay.
And
let's give her a boot 2.
Yep. Really, actually, I'm actually 5 feet off on this because What the hell just happened? Oh, you gave her the.
I gave her a boot 2.
I was gonna do that. I was in the middle of tracking my movement when you did that. Messed me up. Start it over. It's okay. I was just wondering what the hell happened. Okay, so she's jogging out. Since she actually doesn't have her armor on right now, she's going to.
She could have
not quite
grabbed
close
the
enough.
cuirass of her armor, which I don't recall what she actually wears.
Ring mail.
Okay, yeah, ring mail is just one leather shirt.
Yeah, no,
that has
I was
rings
doing
on the
I was doing that for a reason. I was doing that for a reason. She wasn't grabbing her armor for a reason. She's going to
cast spells.
Run up. Yeah, so she can actually cast spells. Scoot between all the legs of all the big critters. And run down there. Dog down there. No. Because she has 2 burning hands memorized and she's never actually cast them.
Yeah, yep. Okay.
Well, not only do you have armor, but
Hyena.
you know you have to get really close for that.
Which hyena?
So this is the one that is attacking Scalp.
Roll low.
He is going to try to bite Scalp's face.
Face off.
Dog eat dog world face off. Okay. Misses.
Not
Okay, Scalp gets a rebuttal to that.
Bark, bark, woof,
Go,
woof.
girl.
Nice timing on the initiative for that, just gotta say.
Yeah.
The dice know.
The
Okay,
dice always know.
Is
Scalp
Scalp
Wait, hang on. Cancel. As Scalp is getting ready to lunge back at her, Saria calls out, gives command hindquarters, and so Scalp circles to flank.
Okay. This hyena gets an attack of opportunity. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, yep, you're no longer in its threatened area, so it gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, too bad, dude.
Salvation. And
Wow,
misses
same base.
you.
And still misses horribly.
Yep, really, really bad.
hit the same
Rolls a
spot?
3.
You know,
Yep,
biting.
same spot.
Snap, snap. She's not there anymore.
He's going for the tail, but Scalp is the tail.
Hit AC 6 doing 7 damage.
7 more damage.
Okay, it is still up and fighting.
Can't have much left.
Yeah. Okay, the next hyena is actually the dead one. And why is that not on the map layer? I totally put it. Oh. Okay, now it's in the map layer. Alright, Saria's turn.
Okay. Saria, tucking behind her shield, turns back to the one that was attacking, turns to face the one that's been attacking her, and uses displacement.
Hell yeah!
Alright. So that's the one that essentially makes like an illusion of you, and you get an AC bonus, or the first hit misses, just like a cloak of displacement, right?
Oh, but it does not succeed.
Ah, okay. Well, you still gain the 20 XP for the failure cost.
Alright. And then I got 4 more for maintaining Strength of the Lamb.
Okay.
For the PSP cost.
And then Papa Gur's move.
Dun dun dun. You guys can all go to sleep now. Papa Gur's.
Yeah.
Oh, also these bushes. I forgot to mention, these bushes are going to give you, what's the lowest amount of, not cover, but concealment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grant 25% concealment for those bushes.
So that's as far as Papa Gur can get. He's done.
Which is a -1 to hit you.
Okay.
Jezzy's turn.
Oh, I really want to go after my dagger, but people are there. They can get the dagger out of the dog's butt right there in front of
Yeah.
So I'm going to just go one.
This one right over here.
This one right, yep, that one there has a dagger in its butt.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go for the one in front of Scal because it's looking wounded.
Okay. You attempted a backstab last round and were somewhat discovered, so I'm not going to let you do a backstab this round, but you can still do both your normal dagger attacks.
Well, I'm on its side.
No, technically you are in a rear square. So you do get to do the rear things for your attacks. So if you want to do both of those, it's fine. And then you'd have to wait till next round before you could do any backstabbing. But you'd have to take a round,
So is it on
take an action this round
flank?
to go stealthy. Say again? No, it's actually rear. So these guys are still this one. Still makes it so you're not stealth. Hit AC 9 and miss.
Well,
Oh, you did do real. Okay. Huh. And then you get a second dagger attack at just that -1 to hit. And be sure to do that rear side. And it's just a -1 to hit. -1 to hit, and damage is just normal.
So miscellaneous attack roll modifier.
-1. Yep. And then it's just straight damage after that. Plus 0 damage. You hit AC 3 doing 4 damage. Go ahead and describe how you take out this hyena.
Well, with Scalp's help, I come over and just...
As Scalp is yanking on its hind leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm stabbing away from Scalp on the other side because my dagger's tiny enough, and I just stick it in the side and pull back and cut open its side.
Nice. Its guts sort of spill out onto the ground momentarily, and Scalp has a little bit of a snack for a couple seconds. It tastes delicious, Scalp. Like fresh guts.
Nature's sausages.
Yep, nature's sausages. Alright.
Here's a question. Is this cannibalism?
Not
No,
really. It would be like
canids are not canids.
it would be like a monkey eating a human. So not technically cannibalism.
Well,
I
no,
don't think they're not part of the canine family.
Hyenas are not canines.
Yeah. They're part of the same one as foxes and stuff.
No, they're not. They're not technically canids either. They're closer. They're closer to a rat, surprisingly. They're just barely beyond rodentia. Yep. They have an ancestor that was.
That's changed my outlook on hyenas. They're actually a type of rat.
No, they're just beyond rodentia. So whatever's between rodents and canids is what they are.
They're on their way to being the next humanoid race.
So Zarya finds herself in melee with this hyena snapping at her. Hitting AC 1.
Wow, that's quite...
Wow, that's a hit. Doing 7 damage. So Zarya feels the sting of filthy teeth biting into her flesh.
Baron will have a cure disease prepared in the morning.
Yeah. Okay, so this gnoll... this gnoll. Okay, so you guys see this gnoll, like, pull out a torch, and light it, and he just sort of starts glowing like a torch. So 15... I'll play the sea light. Save changes. There we go. And he's going to move at his highest rate of speed for that action, which would be 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then what was your question?
Is that they're closer to a cat-like dwelling?
Cat-like dwelling animals, yeah.
So hyenas are closer to cats, but hyenas have their own classification. It's different from cats and dogs. Hyenas called
Hyenidae.
Yeah.
Hyenidae. So they are hyenodons. Oh, okay. So another no.
There goes our educational segment, people.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is going to... So it's this gnoll here, and he is going to bump into Desi as he goes for scalp. So Desi gets another attack of opportunity. Okay, this one is going to be from the flank, though, because... And I'll just move him back, because he would bump into you, and then be forced back. So, but he knows where you are if you don't.
So am I doing front, flank, or rear? Sorry.
It's gonna be from flank. Yeah.
No modifiers.
No modifiers. You hit AC 7, which is a miss. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick description of what they're wearing. I think they wear. Let's see. Okay, they stand erect on 2 legs and have hands that can manipulate as well as those of any human. They have greenish gray skin, dark near the muzzle with a short reddish gray mane. Let's see. They're supposed to be wearing some kind of armor, I think. It's armor class 5 armor, which is what? So yeah, it's large creature-sized chainmail that they're wearing. Okay, so that Noel's turn is done. He just accidentally bumps into you as he was gonna go for Scalf, and gets displaced out of your square as you tag him into the side of his ribs and don't quite get past the chainmail. Okay, the next Noel. So this one is going to, I guess, try to come up behind... Wait a minute, what the hell? Was he here? That is so weird.
No,
I don't see anything where you click.
No, the one that just bumped into me?
No. Okay, so they
maybe
can
that was
move
from where he
9,
started last
plus
round.
45. So this one's gonna come around to Illuvio's backside at 35 feet and claw him.
Come on.
Twice. Okay.
Good luck. Have fun.
They need one more weapon on their weapon table, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. 1, 2, 3, and
The dude that's behind. Oh, that's a null. Never. Good.
yeah, that's the knoll that's attacking. Okay, so claw.
I am back. I see that we're not
Welcome
done
back.
with fighting.
No, we're not.
So that's rear.
Oh my.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Cotter. Hits an AC of 1 and misses, and the other attack.
Yeah, it does. Gotta go get some soda, BRB. Need soda.
So how's the fight going so far?
The gnolls
This
are
one
dancing
thinks
with their
James
claws.
spent half the game on the toilet.
Scare it.
Scare it shall probably not get anywhere. But let's see.
But if Azuro produces that fireball, you're gonna get somewhere real fast. Was he casting fireball?
Yeah.
Not this round, no. Hit him.
So, question: how close is the fight to being over? Is it like not even close? Are there like even more of them now suddenly?
Well, they're losing, but
Back.
It's just really slow, isn't it?
I have soda.
They're still holding the ground. Only one fled.
And they,
second round.
That's annoying.
Olivia, the
Yeah.
perfect tank of all
So,
tanks.
is it -1 for cover for the hyena that right in front of Scarret?
Say again?
Is it concealment or whatever for the hyena right in front of Scarret?
Yeah, it's just
Minus-
a -1 to hit.
He'll never hit him now. He's got the perfect defense. Negative 11.
Negative 11 doing 18 damage. Go ahead and describe how you fillet this with your...
Before you do, just know there's a dagger in its butt.
Yeah, you do notice there is a dagger in its hindquarters. Yeah.
So he just, gets up. Oh, this really angry look on his face, like he's having a great dream about a bugbear woman or something. Just comes out, hammers it down, and then while it's on the ground, he keeps pounding a little bit more and shouting in gibberish to most people. Fucking, I was sleeping! And just, you don't wake a bugbear,
Calamar heard that. It's all good.
Question for you how close are the relations between bugbear and the gnolls? Are they hating? Or do they hate each other, or is it just like it's just an average relationship?
I don't think they have a specific relationship other than both being humanoids and they work together sometimes.
It's meta anyways. Okay, next is Stella. Your character wouldn't know anything about that.
Go Stella.
Oh well, whatever.
Stella is gonna try to run after the elephant. And she had to jog to get there, so she can't mount this round, right?
Yeah, you can. I'll
Okay.
check it, yeah.
So she's going to try. Oh, I don't think she has proficiencies right now.
Piggy pick. Just throws her up there.
I'll allow it this one time with a check.
That's,
Normally no, but I'll allow it this one time.
oh, she does have a proficiency.
That'll pick up speed, apparently.
Well, it's the epic fight against gnolls, okay?
Yeah, it's the epic fight against gnolls. It's Billy the Wizard.
She succeeds! She's
Mine.
on the elf.
This is
Yay!
iPad. Okay, yeah, you get on there.
So now can I move the elephant, or do I have to wait for the elephant's turn?
You can move the elephant if the elephant has not moved.
Yeah, not this round.
So you take control of that elephant, and he's like... And you can, move him up to his whole move and do all of his attacks if you want. And unfortunately, his reach is only 5 feet, so it's going to take some finagling to get it. And you're going in dangerous territory right now.
Yeah. He's gonna
Does the
try-
elephant have a trump attack?
Trunk, yes, that's his third attack.
Not trunk, to trump them.
Trump?
Pass over them.
Trample.
So-
So that takes a
Trample, yeah,
charge.
trample.
It takes a charge. There's a whole process to do it. So it takes a charge.
Okay.
And then they get an attack of opportunity. And then they get a saving throw. And if they pass the saving throw, they dive out of the way in time to not be damaged. If they fail, they go prone. Okay? Then you have to roll to hit them at +4. If you do hit them, then you get 1d4 per size category of difference. So
Passing my finals exams was easier than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, trust me, it gets even more
It would be
complicated when I
2d4
used to
damage.
overrun like entire hobgoblins and shit like that.
Yeah, when you have a real big encounter with like 30 orcs, it's super useful. Okay, so I'm guessing you're not doing a trample?
Well, a fireball is just as useful in that
Because
case.
he'd have to declare a charge as
Go ahead.
beating with.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. That would be something you
Yeah.
can do next round, though.
Yeah. I can't.
And that took just a half move on Big E's part.
Yeah.
So if you can kill this thing, you can make another half move and, you know, do all that shit.
So 4 damage.
C3, 4 damage. It is still up. This one was uninjured till just now.
Yeah.
But you did hit it. Okay, so that was a stomp.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Negative
get
5. 11.
another hit in, doing 11 damage, but it is still up. Just
Yeah,
barely.
and then
It
can you
looks
attack
like
this one on the left, right? Because it's.
looks like you can't.
Well, when I select the
reach it.
character, the box goes over, so I don't know.
Nope.
Okay.
You can't, wait, hold on. Oh man, that's weird. Okay, yeah, we'll say that you're actually on top of this hyena, facing that direction.
Okay.
Okay, so you do need to move back, like, so that the corner of your token is not in his square.
Like that?
And that way you would threaten. You don't threaten this one if you move there.
Well, okay. Because I can't move over anymore because I hit Saria, so he can only attack that one now, I guess.
So you could have moved like up into here like this, and then face this hyena like that, and attack him twice, and then change your face.
There, but then
again.
she's on.
Because I'm on top of
then,
Saria.
then he's on top of me. I'm
yeah,
right
that's
there.
true. Yep. Okay. So, but that's a friendly square, so it doesn't matter. Okay. You would just have to move again.
Yeah.
I'll allow it this one time. Attacking from inside of a friendly square. If you do move there, you will take an attack of opportunity if you don't successfully kill these things.
Yeah, so, Tusk this time. Oh, wait, no, it's Trunk, right? Go
Yeah, this one
stomp,
is
stomp, trunk. Yeah. Select him again.
Weird. I thought I fixed this years ago. Okay. So, the first one is stomp.
Random encounters.
Yeah, keep your
Those
comments to
glorious
yourself if you
things.
could. Can you knock that off, please? That's just annoying.
I'm sorry.
He sounded kind of depressed when he said that. I'm
again?
sorry. He sounded depressed.
I mean, I didn't design your character, so it's all on you.
You just need to find a friend so you can have somebody to play when you're sleeping.
When you don't have any spells. Because you chose weird ones. Okay.
I know it's not your fault. I know.
So, did you catch that, Josh?
Whatever.
12 damage to the guy right here.
Yeah. Let's see. 12 damage. Okay, this one
He's
right
still
here.
alive. The one, yeah.
Alright. So you've got, that was your
Trunk. And this is a Tusk.
No, that was too much damage. We gotta
Oh, he's dead?
No, you rolled too much damage because the weapon table is fucked up. So
Oh.
it's
Well, you're the one that rearranged it last time.
Yeah, it didn't save the changes. So it's actually, let's see, 2d8, 2d8, 2d6, 2d6, 2d6. So I guess that is correct.
Yeah.
2d6. Okay, so you grab this hyena into your trunk and do 12 damage, and go ahead and describe how you squish it to pieces with your trunk. And then you do get
So
two
we
test
just
attacks.
Yeah, he grabs it like around the waist and squeezes it, and it just pops up like a squirt bottle, and his head just, leaks blood everywhere. Shakes it around a little bit, and then just throws it back down on the ground.
My toys broke.
So they don't make hyenas like they used to.
Okay, so the tusks were 2d6, right? And the trunk is 2d6?
Yes.
Okay, and the stomps are 2d8. So A, copy, enter. Okay, so it should all be fixed now. So there's left stomp, right stomp, left tusk, and right tusk. So you got 2 more left. That one dies, definitely. So did you want to change facing and go on with the tusks?
He can't attack anymore on that one, so he's going to get an attack of opportunity against him to move forward.
Go ahead and, oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Can
Go
you
ahead
make
and
the dead one red?
deselect your character, the elephant, and then reselect.
Yeah. Okay.
That's weird.
Can you make the dead one red?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so this one gets a flank attack in passing. Okay. Alright, and then go ahead and move. You still get a half move.
1.
Because you do count as a specialist.
And he's going to move. And he's going to attack the 2 over. Oh, wait, that's the one that's living there. Yeah,
There's a null there.
So the only one that you threaten, technically, right there, is the null.
Yeah, he'll finish that for now, because he can't move forward.
Okay, so you get 2 tusk attacks. And this null is actually facing towards the left, so you get rear attacks on him.
Okay. There is a reason why... Oh, trunk, okay. Oh, that's a tusk green. That's weird. So rear...
Okay, AC 3, doing 7 damage. Alright, it's still up. Go ahead and roll your second tusk attack.
Oops. 2 and 7 more.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and describe how you impale him with your tusk. Big E's like...
So, the first tusk, going for an impale, and it kind of misses a little bit. Just gouges out a rib or 2. And then the second one he goes, swings around and, takes it up the ass and, flips it in the air,
Okay, so he turns red with blood and gets switched to the map layer. And dies, because he's on the map layer. Stupid dead guy on the map layer. Okay.
Map layer is death.
Yeah. Alright, so...
The map layer is where the enemies go to die.
Yep. So this hyena, not being threatened and seeing everything die around him, is going to roll morale, and I hope I have morale for this stupid hyena. Okay, he fails. So you see this yellow streak go up his back, and he gets a white flag. And he's not threatened either. So, yeah, he's like, and he goes running off. So he moves pretty quickly at 12. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So Olivia gets an attack of opportunity as that mofo.
No, Olivio doesn't threaten him, and he went outside of your reach. Okay, another...
Well, screw that.
Okay, so this one is inside of your reach. He's gonna roll morale. He passes though, so he's gonna try to fight Olivio.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay. Front, shorter melee, same elevation. Hits an AC of 12 and misses because Olivio is the armor master right now. All right, Olivio,
I don't think
what are you gonna do about that hyena that just tried to bite your head off?
I'm gonna stab him in the face.
Okay.
Pet him. Pet him.
Can I stab him in the face? Is it my turn? What's the turn order tracker? What the hell?
You are totally right now. Yeah. It's you. So you've got your long sword and your short sword. You can
Oh, hell yeah. That dude just tried to bite my face. Oh, no, dude. I'm gonna bite your face. I think that my browser might be a little slow.
Okay, you want me to roll it for you?
Yeah, would ya?
Okay.
That'd be great.
Also, I just gave you an RP bonus because you made me laugh. So that was good. Okay,
Okay,
so
I'll
you
have
get a
it.
longsword attack against him. And it's going to be from front. Shorter melee, same elevation. No bonuses. And you hit an AC of 12, missing him. You also get your
Secondary
short sword.
attack.
Yep, you also get your short sword at a -1 to hit. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I just got the. Hey, this window is slow. I'm like, wait, just give it time.
And then you want to attack the same one?
Yeah, same
Okay.
one.
Front, shorter melee, same elevation. And it's going to be a -1 to hit. And you hit -1, doing 4 damage to the small-sized hyena. And it kind of yipes as you pull the short sword back out of its face. And
Hell yeah.
that's actually minimum
Yeah,
damage.
you want to attack me? You gonna attack me? Come on. You better hit me. You better hit me, yo.
You just barely graze him, I guess.
Stop trying to hit me and
Yeah,
hit
but
me.
still, he didn't hit my ass, did he?
Nope.
No, he did not.
All right, so this gnoll, seeing everything die and an elephant coming in and killing stuff, is going to roll morale.
Yeah.
And he passes, so he's going to come in, and he's going to come through. Let's see. They move 9 squares, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to
Attack Olivia, come on.
Yeah, he's going to come in where that hyena just fled from, and he's didn't pass through any threatened squares as far as I can tell. And he's going to try to claw Illuvio from the side with both of his claws. So he has 2 claw attacks. It's going to be on the flank. Hitting 14 and missing. That's a miss. And then
My
his
window
other
just
claw
synced up. So yay.
hitting AC 15 and missing. Okay, now it's Calamar's turn. So Calamar
is like, yeah, Calamar's inside the cabin, but he heard his bestie going, oh, hell no. And so he's running like a mofo. He's going to run. So that's double XP. That's double movement, right?
Say that again.
He's running. He's
Yeah,
running,
Yep.
so that's
So
double
give yourself a boot
movement,
to,
right?
yes, ma'am. You can move up to 24 squares. But
One,
that'll
two,
be your action unless you're like mounting something. If you have a proficiency, I'll accept it for this fight.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
So there's a couple dead hyenas right here.
13, 14,
this
15.
one's alive. There's another dead one there, and a dead gnoll, and then a dead hyena right there.
17, 18, 19. And he's going to stop. He's going to stop right there and kind of assess. He's looking around. I see here. I see some hyenas attacking my best friend. Oh, hell no. That ain't happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, there's a
so
gnoll right here staring at something right here, which doesn't make any sense because there's nothing there. Like nothing. And it's like, huh? And it's looking around right here. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of freeze and just kind of assess. And next round, I'm going to kick some ass.
Okay.
But here I am, Olivia. You ain't fighting by yourself, best friend. I'm right here.
All right. Another hyena attacks. Actually, I'm going to have him roll morale. He's not threatened either. So he... 5? What? Wow. Okay, so he fails. Yeah. Their morale is shit. So he fails. And he's going to run away too. So...
Yeah, jackals are scavengers, not predators.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then
You better run. You better run, mofo. I'm badass.
Okay, next Azuro. Hey.
Hey.
Spell. What you doing?
No,
What you
he's
doing?
moving this round. He couldn't
Your move.
see what he needed to fire at last time.
You're gonna take an attack opportunity from this knoll.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna keep moving if he's already getting it.
Yeah.
You're just trying to turn him.
So let's see here. The claw from the front. Okay. Misses you really bad, but it does take a stone skin charge unless you're not protected by stone skin.
He should be unless they ran out.
Okay, did you get attacked at all last
I don't think Azrael got attacked at all during the frog
I'm
hemus.
just gonna check your stone skin charges real quick. Other token, other map. Okay, you did not get hit. I think the only person who did
Was Scarab mostly.
that had it was Minotaur.
Yeah, I was here.
Saria.
Oh, Saria too.
And then she did the ectoplasmic form to get out of its grip.
Wait, no, you didn't have stone
You don't
skin
have
on it.
stone skin though, do you?
Saria does.
Oh.
Okay.
My henchmen don't, but Saria does.
Oh, okay.
But she got grabbed by the one frog hemoth and then ectoplasmic form to get out of it.
Okay.
So the guy on the top here.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
I mean, it was yesterday, but a couple of sessions ago.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what are you doing?
Attacking the guy in front of him to the top. It's the front
Gotcha.
attack, right?
Let me check. Short sword glows with continual light. Ah, okay. Save changes. This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a flank. Well, let's see. Yeah, it'll be a flank because this square is flank.
The bottom one?
But
Yeah.
this one is not. So yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that as a flank.
So 1 for 6.
1 doing 6 damage. Okay, so you do injure him, but he's not dead.
Okay, and then his other hoof. Same guy. -2 for
Okay.
all 3.
Yeah, go ahead and describe how you take him out with your second hoof attack as you roll your horn attack on the other one.
So he does a little 1-2 punch. First one like breaks his knees to make him kneel down, and then the last one just like beans him right in the forehead.
Yeah.
Down, bitch! And then the other one's a front attack right on the bottom.
Yes, that is front.
Get him.
AC
4 for 11.
Okay, describe how you take that one out.
So he just like flicks his hair back like a model and like, you know, hits him with his horn as he's doing it, you know. Just like a little casual flick, like he doesn't even matter, you know.
Is that
Don't
critter
hate me because I'm beautiful.
his horn?
Say again?
Is it affecting his hairstyle? I mean, that critter on his horn.
Well, he's got, you know, he's a guy who loves red and gold anyway, so it's like just adding accents to his hair, you know. His mane looks like a sunset now. It's just a bloody sunset.
But if he's got a thing on his horn, I'm just thinking, you know, barbecue. Stick that down in the grill, and we got to eat.
And roll morale for this hyena right here.
You know, like what do you call those? Shish kebabs. Yeah, shish kebabs.
So he fails morale, and Illuvio, you get an attack of opportunity against his rear as he turns tail, yipes, and runs away.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna get him in the butt.
They are
So,
a skirt of you
rear
guys.
attack. He's like, oh hell no! You don't get to come up on my peoples and then run the frick away. No, hell no! I'm gonna take you out, Short range.
Probably
Same
moved it too far so they
elevation.
can't click.
Miscellaneous.
Oh.
Oh, that's a crit! That's a
15 damage.
crit!
So it was actually this one right here. So you almost
Can
kill
I
it.
describe
You, like,
how I do it?
No, you almost. Oh yeah, go ahead. Describe how you do the crit, but it doesn't kill him.
I'm gonna take my
almost
long
get him.
sword and I'm gonna like ram it straight up his anus. Like, oh hell no. Pew! And he just stabs that thing right up his anus.
In a self-defense, he farts in your face.
And he kind of wiggles it back and forth, like in a kind of twisted, perverted way. Kind of like, oh yeah, you know you like it. Pulls it back out, and he raises his long sword and his short sword over his head, like, come at me, bro.
The short, shitty sword.
Alright, this Knoll, where is he? This one right here. He's gonna roll for morale.
Yeah, I think
Things are
after
not
that,
going
he
good.
should get some minuses.
Okay. So, yeah, this Knoll chickens out as well. He's not threatened. So he gets a white flag, and he turns tail and runs too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
y'all need
8.
to run.
Alright, Big E. They're running the fuck away now.
Big
Seems
E
like.
already went.
Yeah, he went with
Stella.
Stella. Yeah. Stella fell off.
Okay. Gomeljack.
Okay. Gomeljack with his two-handed sword at the ready, turns the corner, looks out the door, and charges. And I just rolled initiative for it.
Alright, so you make it
Flashing at this one.
Yep. You come in at the tail end of the party. That is going to be from front.
But he's gonna play, damn it.
Yeah. That is going to be surprisingly from the front.
Okay. Melee. Same elevation. And +2 on the attack roll with the charge?
Yes ma'am. +2.
Damage modifier.
Sure. Oh yeah, I don't have the attack option 1 for charge yet. You hit AC 1 doing 13 damage. This one was barely hanging on by a thread, you notice as you come up. So go ahead and describe how you cleave it with your giant kin two-handed sword.
He's going with that because he's just seeing something close enough, and he's all excited, and he's running, and he's just really just intending, as he's running by, he flicks his two-handed sword out, and swinging it up into its chest, and takes off the head and left foreleg of the hyena as he's, continuing to run towards where the rest of the party is.
Okay. Alright. We have another roll. This one in the back, right in front of Azuro. Roll for morale. And he fails. Okay, so he gets a little white flag above his head, you guys notice. And he turns tail and runs as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have Baron.
Yep, Baron's gonna cast free action.
Yeah.
So now he can finally fly in all this wind.
Hell yeah.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Okay, and another Knoll. Okay, so this one right here rolls for morale as well. And he passes, so he's going to come into melee with, looks like Azuro. 3, 4. Actually, he's going gonna stand on this guy. No. Not stepping into this square at all, so he just went diagonal from here to where he's at. Okay. And he is going to attack Agro with his claws.
Killing him. One hit.
So, from the front. And what's... Agro's on foot?
Yeah.
Okay. Misses really bad. Okay. And he gets his other claw. And misses really bad again. Sorry,
They're not well trained at using their claws.
Yep.
Sorry, after having the big guys suddenly are all suddenly in front of her, a little frustrated by this.
It smells awful.
She didn't do any other moves before. She just did facing. So as she stalks towards this one that's circling around that bumps into Jezzy, she's focusing on her short sword and uses dimensional blade on it.
Okay.
Oh.
And that
you didn't activate that macro.
Say again?
That macro isn't active, apparently. I can do it off my character sheet. There might be a typo thing. I don't see it. Oh, no. I don't see it on my character sheet either.
Okay.
I know you used it before. I thought it was already on there.
Duo dimension, dimensional door, displacement. I don't have dimensional blade.
Okay. I'll do the roll for it on the
Dice roller?
Weapon chart for
Okay.
for this one.
Yeah.
And the MAC for Dimension Blade is 7. So I hit. So as she's stalking towards this one that bumped into Jezzy, hearing the flutter of her wings, you see her short sword shimmers and almost seems to vanish. It's just a hairline break in the light, but it flattens into almost nothing.
Okay. And you get how many PSPs was a success?
Dimension Blade is actually a pretty cheap one. It's 5 PSPs. And maintenance on Scale Strength of Land, so it's 9 total for this round.
Okay, you get the 90 XP. And then Scarrett, did he make a full move to get where he's at? Or was
he can't move anymore.
So now we have end of round stuff.
Oh no, I did the maintenance with the first one when I did the
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did on your first turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go ahead and roll initiative.
It's too bad Azure wasn't on shift to guard. It would have been a lot easier to fireball them the first round before they spread out.
Yeah, I don't know if I stop now. I don't know if I could stop rolling 9s on initiative.
Yeah, it's funny, like, you were on guard shift, but, like, you're always last in the round and stuff.
Maybe if we find some sort of spell that targets specific creatures or people, and has a lot of people that can target.
Mordenkainen, magical...
Force missiles.
Force missiles.
It's the upgraded magic missile.
Cool.
Yeah, basically, it's 5th level, but a bit more awesome.
Okay, I just have a couple more. Knowles roll initiative.
Or you can do a 10th level spell, Power Word Kill All, you know.
think by then it would be called Power Would Kill All specifically, is what it would be if it's 10th level.
Well, you know.
Well, you could do power kill to affect multiple people, but
It's based on like total hit damage or hit points or whatever stuff like
It's
that.
based on hit dice,
Everybody
and it does
finished?
not discriminate, I don't think.
Is everybody finished?
I think I am. Yeah, I'm
No,
done.
I'm not done. I
I'll have to
haven't
fix
rolled
Garrett's second
initiative
attack.
at all. Hold up. I gotta roll my initiatives. I haven't done shit. Hold.
Where's?
I was talking to a friend on Facebook. I'm a bad person.
You're not supposed to have
Bad,
friends.
bad girl.
I know I'm not supposed to have friends. I know. I know. Initiative.
You want to delete Stella's thing off the turn order, right? Because I'm going by Big E speed, right?
Okay, yeah.
Or do
yeah.
I?
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not on Facebook anymore. I'm in the game. It's good.
Okay. And you're done rolling initiative?
I'm done.
Okay. So now we have combat round 3. Sorry, 4. Ding dang. Jezzy's turn.
Yes!
Yeah, this knoll is looking right at you.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. Come on.
Damn
He's got his
you.
little claws out.
He can have his
His
claws
big
out.
claws.
I'm front attacking. Right.
Yes. Unless you want to take an attack of opportunity to move to his flank or rear.
I'm done.
Stab him in the face. Alright. You hit an AC of 1, doing 2 damage. Go ahead and roll your other dagger attack with, what was it? A -1 to hit?
-1?
Yeah. You do 2 damage. Oh, wait, no, you do 1 damage because he's a large creature.
Huh.
What I think is.
You nick his toe.
Go for the eyes! Go for the eyes! 1 point of damage in the eyes is really bad.
The eyes, Jezzy, the eyes. Okay, you
Scoop.
hit AC
Wait, you
7
get the
and
kick.
miss. Okay, sorry,
Okay. With her now almost non-existent short sword.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like butter. It's gonna make like
Okay.
a 2-dimensional incision through that chainmail that he's wearing.
Right. Let me. Where's my tab? Okay.
So that gives you what, a bonus to hit, and you only have to hit their natural AC.
Yeah, it ignores armor, and I get a +2 to hit and damage.
Nice.
I'm nicking them all for ya.
Is that what's his facing relative to me?
It is his front, yeah.
Okay. Melee, same elevation.
Okay, you hit AC 3, and yeah, the 2-dimensional short sword melts right through that chainmail like armor, or like butter, like a hot knife through butter. It's like you slip it in, slip it right out, and he just kind of looks down. He's like, and you do 6 damage,
Yay!
but he is still alive.
That's the first time I actually hit something with my sword.
Yeah. Okay, and then you don't
Milestone
have a secondary attack, right?
No, that's when she only gets the 3 every 2 with psionics.
Okay.
So melee attack is just 1 round. That's why I zeroed out the second.
Yeah. You can do sword and shield bash or shield punch or whatever, but you get a -2 to hit with your sword. Just so you know. Because you do have a shield, right? Like a small shield or something?
Yeah, I have a small shield, but I don't have any extra proficiencies or anything like that with it.
Yeah,
so.
you would just
Everybody
get a
can do it,
-2
you just
to
get
hit with your sword and -4 with your shield. And there's pretty interesting things you can do with the shield punch too. Okay.
Yeah,
so next
she'd rather keep the armor class bonus.
Yeah, you would lose the AC bonus, which is 1, right?
Yeah, it's 1 versus 2 attacks. Up to 2 attacks.
Okay, so this hyena runs further away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the knoll is this one that's running away. Okay, so this is the knoll that is to the side of Illuvio. He is going to roll for morale. I'm just going to make him roll morale. And he fails. So he's not threatened. So he gets a yellow streak up his back and gets a little white flag up against the side of his head. Okay, and you see him turn tail and run, but he's not threatened. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, Illuvio does not threaten him.
Oh.
Okay. Another hyena. I think this
The
is one
last
of the
hyena,
ones that is running away. Okay, so they're not done until they're off the map. 1, 2,
I thought it
3,
was
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, scare it.
Okay, let's see. He is here. So 1, 2.
Because you could, fly after them like Baron, and then just because he has free movement now, so he could go fly after him and just take him out. He has free action cast on himself, so he could fly underwater if he wanted to.
Yeah, free action is incredible for what you can do with it.
Yeah, definitely a cool spell. Okay, so whoa,
-11.
Whoa! Retrace your route real quick.
He started. And I guess I take an attack from that one knoll, right?
Yep. Okay. Only 1 claw, so it's not going to hurt much.
If it even hits.
Yeah, it still takes 1 stone skin charge away from me, though. Even if it doesn't hit, so...
Unless he rolls a 1,
I don't think... Yeah, unless he rolls a 1, which is a house rule. Let's see, did Scarret ever get attacked back in the swamp?
I don't think on the last trip. On the first trip he did, but...
Let's see, where did this take? Damn it, I'm on the wrong map. He was over by the statue, right?
Yeah. He moved up to the top left, the houses around there, but then he moved back down. He was pissing on the frog's corpse or whatever, the god course. Was the last action he did on that.
Oh, the god? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. I got the information I need. I'm coming back to the map. Okay. So he is covered by stone skin for that attack. Okay. And then you attacked this hyena. Yeah, you did a bunch of damage, right?
14.
-11 doing 14. Yeah. Let's go ahead and yep, you take it out. So go ahead and describe how you do that.
So he just brushes past the knoll, attacks the hyena that's still bothering Illuvio, just like slams the pommel down right in front of it and just guts it right to the ground. And then in retaliation, he's going to turn around with his other sword and hit the knoll that just attacked him. Just sort of casually wading through these things, sort of with a sneer on his face, that the rest of the party couldn't take care of it without him,
Yep. Go ahead and give me a roll.
No, yeah, he critical for 19 damage. So.
No, for 30.
Oh, it's a large creature.
very
Yeah,
large creature.
Rolls are large.
Yeah, so he just casually turns around and like wraps, like swings his sword around, like accidentally sideways and pulverizes the guy or something. You know.
He had 1 hit point left, so you just took him down to negative 29.
Oh man!
So it's just like a red mist that moves to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then in Goblish or whatever, he goes, "Overkill? What's overkill?"
Yeah. He was hanging on by like a tendon.
And Sarah and Jesse both glare at Scarrett. That was our kill!
The ultimate kill still, man.
All right. Illuvio. There's nothing left to kill because Scarrett came along and killed all your targets.
Yeah, Scarrett walked up.
Unless you
all
chase something
Scarretted
down.
everywhere.
Except for
Just
this
all
guy.
Scarrett all up in the
right here.
shit.
Yeah.
And
There's this
Olivier's
one.
looking around going,
Oh, there is one.
like, oh, hell, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Oh, hell.
There's this one right here.
Oh, there is a live one there.
Wait, that one's red in my opinion. Oh, what?
It's
one
on a
that's
dead-
the red one
standing on
underneath
is
it.
Red. Yeah. He's standing on a red dead guy.
Well, then he's going to move his ass up on that mother. And he's going to be like pulling his sword and shit out. Long sword and short sword. And he's going to. And he's going to slash and hack. So attack.
Get that Red Dead Redemption in there. You've got a short sword and a long sword
And the
attack.
long sword. So we're going to start with the long sword attack.
Yep. And the short sword is...
So.
-1 with his back.
Front.
Yeah,
Short.
sword is -1.
Same elevation. No.
AC 8 doesn't cut the mustard, so your longsword doesn't quite get through his chainmail, but you still have your short sword attack at -1
Yeah,
to hit.
I was just distracting him with the long sword.
It was
so
a
that
feint.
I
It
could
was a
totally
feint.
take him out with the
Yeah.
short sword. Yeah, I'm totally so -1.
Look at
on
my
the
long
attack.
sword. Hey, look at my long
Like
sword.
whoop, stab -1.
And you do large
Yeah.
creature damage. Okay, so you hit him exactly, doing 10 damage. Go ahead and describe how you take him out with your short sword to the gut with your feint off of his chainmail.
So he kind of wheels his long sword around. Dangerous thing in the world, and he kind of stabs at him, and he just kind of glances
Falls back
off.
a little bit and dies.
You know, and then he pulls his short sword out and he just stabs him right in the gut as he's looking him right in the face, going, "Oh hell yeah, motherfucker! Yeah, twist, twist, yeah."
Yep, and he stumbles backwards 1 space, tripping over his dead buddy, and falls down, bleeding all over the ground. Kiona.
That's right.
So you see
Kiona-
many things running away.
All sorts of grumpy and pissed off that she was finally going to cast a spell, and everybody stole her thunder. Just blast out a fan of flames at the 2 dead hyenas in front of her.
Ah, okay. Ooh, all right.
She's
So,
just toasting the bodies. Damn it.
okay, I'm gonna roll.
And that is.
Oh, you know what?
Evocation,
That
right?
is. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
It doesn't.
alteration.
It doesn't hit them because they're too far away.
Which one?
Huh?
It only hits the 3 squares in front of you, the 3 squares that you threaten. So the fan of flames doesn't burn up Jezzy's dagger that's stuck in the dead thing. So you would hit this square, and this square because you're facing this way.
What? I thought it was.
It's the adjacent squares
Oh.
too.
Yeah. Yeah,
And a
because the
40
range is 0. You cast it on yourself, and it only goes out 5 feet long. So that goes into the next
Oh,
square.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a fan of
I was thinking it would
3.
get him, but.
Yeah.
Well, she's never actually cast it before, so you know.
She thought it was his big fireball of doom, you know.
It's an honest mistake.
Yeah. So yeah, she gains no XP from that because it didn't do any damage to anything, and it didn't destroy a dagger either. So I probably would have given XP if the dagger was destroyed. Okay, so
You set the bush on fire.
Oh yeah, you can set the bush on fire. Yeah, that's one bush.
That you're hiding in. Oh.
No, fortunately, it doesn't affect things that are in your square.
Oh, okay.
Because you hold your hands out like a fan with
Yeah.
your thumbs pointed out, like all your fingers extended and fanned
Hope
out.
it don't catch that bush on fire. It's right next to the building.
It says the wizard's thumbs must touch each other and the fingers must be spread. So you kind of reach into the next square, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so a knoll that is running away, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's the one with the torch. Okay, so you see this knoll over here that has the torch in the darkness, kind of, running away like a chicken shit. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he goes off the map. So I'm just gonna put a red X on him to denote that he's off the map. Okay, Skelf. So remember, short bows are worth a lot of money. And they have a quiver of arrows and short bows.
I want some arrows.
Hey.
Hello. Fucking arrows. Calamar's gonna be like, arrow, arrow, arrow,
So
arrow.
this is how you get ammo in the wild. You just kill gnolls.
It's called you scavenge, You survive off the land.
Yep.
Hey, you just gotta be creative.
Yeah, Scalp is just gonna heal next to Saria. Since everything's running away.
Okay. And then... Did you guys just want to let them run away, or no? Is anyone going to pursue?
Yeah, just let them screw y'all. Run off, you bet.
No, I want one of these guys' bows.
It is, in fact, it is dishonorable to slay a fleeing opponent. Put the sword away.
Okay.
I didn't even get to do anything. That sucks.
Yeah.
And you were on guard, dude. You started
Yeah.
there.
I know, the wind, man. What can I say?
Yeah. So nobody pursues them?
No,
these
hell
guys
no.
get away, but you still get
like
group
4
XP, but no hit dice XP. So I'm gonna actually have to do experience 4 times. 1 for gnolls you killed, 1 for the dogs that you killed, and then ones dogs you didn't kill and gnolls that you didn't kill at random.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick while this is going on, I guess.
Yeah. So it's 1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4, 5.
So I got take a number 2.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. So you killed 5 gnolls. Let's see. Just gonna open up the character sheets for these things real quick.
I just saw Anatar's thing on the turn order.
What?
It's just a whole bunch of these.
Yeah, you guys can
Did
take
anybody
bathroom
else
break if you
get
want.
hurt? At all?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. This is
Nobody
basically a level 3.
got hit at all.
Yeah, this was basically
We
a
just
level 3 encounter.
crushed them.
Yep.
I've been
Oh,
trying.
you know what? I got hit by the 1 for 7, but do I still have stone skin charges on me?
You don't know. You do not know.
Well, I would know if I took damage or not.
Hold up. Something in my
you do
house
know
is
that,
making music. What the hell?
That the last time you were attacked, that Stone Skin held up, but you don't know if you still have charges left.
No, I know. I don't know whether I'm asking you. Did I actually take that 7 points of damage, or did it just burn a charge of the stone skin?
You're talking
That's what
about
I'm asking.
Saria?
Yeah.
No, you're.
Because I
you're covered
totally
by
didn't think
Stone
about
Skin.
it at the time.
Yeah, you're covered by Stone Skin. So I'll
Okay.
just take 1 charge off then.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
Because
say
I
that
was
at the
just
time
gonna
either.
use. I was gonna use my cell adjustment to heal myself, but I was thought about it and was like, I don't even know if I need to.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
after
think you
the
do
fact.
either. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gnolls. 5.
Someone is barbecuing.
5 dead. Number of creatures. 5. That's value. For gnolls. Nope, that's fine. 35 XP. And they have 2 hits. Okay, 7 player characters, 6 NPCs. Okay, 5 dead. 2 hit dice. Number of warriors and bards is 7.
Woo!
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5,
16
6.
XP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Oh, not every kind can be Froghemus.
Hell yeah, I got me some.
I mean, eventually, if you, I guess, commit genocide on the entire race of, what are they on?
Oh, you know what?
No.
I didn't need to do it that way. I totally didn't need to do it that way. Okay. So hyenas. Yeah, I forgot that I wrote it, so I didn't have to do it that way. Hyenas are worth 65.
So
What I'm
disregard
going
this.
to do? No. Yeah,
Oh.
just go with what is up there. Okay, number of player characters is 7. Number of NPCs is 6. Number of creatures defeated. Actually, cancel this one. Group XP. There were 10.
From what I remember, like, fighting a level 1 dwarf is way more, well, it gives you a lot more experience. I think it's normally dwarves have, like, armor and stuff on.
Number of creatures defeated is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The dice per creature was 3. Number of warriors and bards in the party is 7. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
I'll do it again for the gnolls that got away, and we should be good. So 1, 2, 3. 3 gnolls got away.
No, wait, is it
I'm back.
this in addition to what we just got with the 16?
Yep, add them all up. Yep.
Got it.
And we're about to get an additional batch for the ones we defeated without killing them.
Yeah. Because I forgot that I wrote this, so you didn't have to separate them. God, it's been a while, really, since we had an encounter where things like ran away. Experience point value per monster or adventure was the gnolls were 35, and they have 2 hit dice. Number of player characters 7. Number of NPCs who are in XP 6. Okay, number of creatures defeated. These were 0, so I just can skip that. Yep, sorry about that. That's a little bit more XP, but I could have put that in with the very first one. So
And just put number of
So
defeated.
this is in addition to what we
Yep,
already.
all of them are added up. Yep.
Just making sure I got it right.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want to get any XP I didn't earn.
Okay.
Yeah, dog. And Calamar runs out, wiping sleep from his eyes, and is like, I should have just stayed in the bed, apparently. And now I've wasted all my spells and shit, because Olivia looks fine. He just looks fine. Okay. You okay? You okay, buddy? Olivia's like, 2 thumbs up, like, hell yeah, bud. Calamar's like,
Is he happy with his new armor?
So how many bows are there laying around?
That was good. That was a good test for his armor, at least.
Oh, his arm. Yeah, he's badass. And you know, he's like giving Olivio like a thumbs up.
72.
Like he and Olivio kind of
they shot like
discussed the
3.
armor
minus 6.
situation.
So
And Olivio and Anatar were like, Olivia's like, here, you can have the armor, and Anatar, no, you take it. I don't need it. I cast spells. And it was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, totally sure.
Keep it.
And now he's like giving Anatar like the double thumbs up, going, hell yeah, now I'm the tank of the party. Hell yeah.
Giving you suicidal tendencies, yeah.
Yeah. Considering that he's the more likely the one to go at double movement speed directly into the enemy.
Hey,
It's a good choice.
Anatar, if Anatar had even given a hint that he was interested, it would. Anatar was like, no, you keep it, it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's 5 dead gnolls. So there are 5 bows, 5 quivers, and 55 flight arrows.
I would really like one.
5 large-sized chainmail shirts or whatever.
Jesse cannot wear that.
Oh, large-sized chainmail shirts.
Yep.
Yeah,
5.
those are more useful than the ones.
So, from what Gomeljack knows about armor, is large-sized armor. It costs twice as much to make it, and weighs 3 times as much. I think is how it breaks.
It weighs 50% more or something like that.
Yeah, and costs 3 times as much.
Twice as much, 50% more, and then high quality items are like 3 times as much or whatever.
Yeah.
So out of
But
nowhere.
it's lighter than chainmail is lighter than splint mail and better than leather. So he's going to start stripping the armor off of one of the gnolls and
Yeah.
not the one that's already put the big cut
in. Now it's for thieves and rogues and stuff. Is chainmail the cutoff point before you start taking massive penalties to your abilities, or is it
chainmail gives you pretty big penalties.
It's just the
that is
highest